you one thing to point out already. We're in week 4, and that sun is not in our faces.
Yeah, I thought about that when I sat down. We first got up here. I was like, I think we'd maybe get down under behind those trees, and we got some cloud cover to the west too. That helps.
4 weeks ago, it was scorching. That's right. Well, good game in seemingly home. Maroons game to win, 1-2 on the year. Casey 3-0, and both teams decided to get a play in high school football. Season, they everybody historians for the final contest for ceremonies. The Lady Ravens came up winning that game 7-4 and finishing the season at 8-2 this season. Congratulations to the young Ravens. With that, let's pause for 60 seconds and listen to the pregame.
Now, marching onto the track for their pregame performance are the marching Maroons.
Did we go to Newton this year? No, Paris is here. And Lawrenceville is here. I think that's all we got left here. I did that game with you 2 years ago. It was one of my first.
Everyone, please stand for the playing of our school song.
Reggie, we talked about early in the season, this little line on conference, today would be part of the year.
Yeah, I think so. However, I do think Casey's going to try to establish the run and try to. I'm sure they watched our film last week and they
The officials tonight are
Carmel
Dave
did, which is
Simmons,
just run the football and
Dennis
make our
Martin, the
defensive
Raven
line
Club, Jim Jimmy,
show up
and
and play.
Ryan Littlejohn.
So maybe Clement won't have to spread it out so much. We get an early, Robinson gets an early lead in this ball game though. We could see some fireworks and because both quarterbacks have weapons to throw to as well. One thing I want to comment about Reese is I'd like to see Reese maybe run the football a little bit more and establish that that part of his game.
Once again, members of the Knights
he
of
just didn't have the
Columbus
time.
will be
Last
going
week
to
we
the
talked about
stands
that
tonight,
on the air.
collecting donations for their annual Tootsie-Roll drive for persons with intellectual disabilities. KC members in their bright yellow vests will be going to the stands. Every dollar goes directly to help programs right here in Crawford County that support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It's a simple way to give back. Grab a sweet treat, drop in a donation,
very, very good. The golf team's in there tonight. So I don't know who gets credit for making the popcorn, or if it's the golf team or one of the booster club members that's in there. But yeah, really good popcorn.
Must have been a sample bag you had with them.
That's what I got. Yes.
35 pieces of popcorn.
Right.
Popcorn report brought to you by Odie Electric Service. Give them a call at 618-544-3881. Odie and Bill, the guys that take care of all your electrical needs for sure. And Odie, a big popcorn popper. That's that stuff. Yeah, you had I had one.
You could have had more. It was there. I've been hearing a lot about those cookies. I think I need to go over and get one now before they're gone. Yeah, Patrick. He I think he's probably had 3 by now. Yeah, he's getting spoiled. He didn't have to drive to the game tonight. He just drove up here to the high school, and then he gets treated with all kinds of sweets and good food. I'm going to remind him. Yes.
Let's see if this Kazy was made out of the momentarily still about 8 minutes away. Pregame brought to you by Heard from Andy Corn this morning as the broadcast softball game reach at 87 softball broadcast.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to make it a doubleheader and listen to the football game tonight.
They're big supporters throughout the
Yeah, they'll be with us for the basketball season as well.
We're waiting for Maroons to see if they're coming out.
Yeah, I did all this homework. Let's talk about it. So in the Little Illini tonight, Kazy at Robinson. Kazy's 3-0. Robinson's 1-2, as Mike had mentioned earlier. Lawrenceville plays at Paris tonight. Lawrenceville 1-2. They picked up their first win of the season last week, and Paris is 2-1. They're coming off a win against Charleston. Marshall 3-0 to start the season. They're at Olney, who's 3-0 as well. Mount Carmel is 1-2, and Newton is 1-2, and that game is at Newton. The score we'll be watching early definitely is the Marshall Olney school. We'll try to get that up on our phones and keep an eye on that game. Probably still got to like Olney in that one.
I do think Olney is strong there. I know Marshall was, after the run that they had for the last several years, they kind of turned the corner. They went 36 games and they lost in a row.
And you could see that last year when we played Marshall. They were coming around. They were getting closer and closer. So yeah.
Put it together for them. We talked about that bit.
Big shout out to thank you for Nearly Closed Sourdough for providing homemade hospitality for tonight's press box crew and officials.
Yeah, well, I got some other games for us we can keep an eye on. And Benton game tonight is on my list. So they play in the Southern Illinois River to River Mississippi Conference, and they play DeCoin. DeCoin is 3-0, and Benton is 3-0, and that game's at Benton. So we'll try to keep an eye on that one. In the Apollo tonight, Effingham at Charleston, Teotopolis at Taylorville at Muhammad Seymour, and Mattoon at Mount Zion. In the Black Diamond, Edwards County is at Florida, Carmi is at Red Hill, Cesar at Fairfield, El Dorado at Johnston City, and that Johnston City team is ranked as well. I've got some AP poll stuff we can go through. Yeah, I'm going to go watch that game. So Indiana's 6.5-point favorite. Definitely rooting for the Illini, so I like the Illini's chances. They're going to cover. 17. Yes, so yeah, really looking forward to going to that and taking the family, and I know Aaron, he's fired up for it. He's ready to go. Jody will go. Yeah, Jody will go. She likes that stuff. So AP polls, I printed these out or wrote these out today. Class 1A, Casey-Westfield, 7th ranked team in Class 1A. Really, they're the only kind of local team in 1A. Tuscola's at 9. Arthur, they're honorable mention in there, but Camp Point Central 1, Stockton 2, Sterling Newman Catholic 3, Gibson City 4 in 1A right now. In Class 2A, Maroa Forsyth is 1, Taylor Rockridge is 2, Farmington 3, Seneca 4. I mentioned Johnson City, they're 6 right now. and Des Moines is 10th in Class 2A. Yeah, that is a tough conference. In Class 3A, number 1 still is ranked Byron. They're way up north in case you don't know where that is. Particularly the Cowboys, right? Second is Elmhurst Central Catholic. Third is our friends Belleville Altop. Fourth is St. Joseph Ogden. They've got a really good football team, and they've got a team going to recruit. I played offensive line for them. Absolutely monster. Wilmington is 5. Bloomington Central Catholic is 6. Colonial Unity down there at number 10. In Class 4A, Lombard, Montini 1, Rochester 2, Morris 3, Mount Zion 4, Bree Central 5, Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin is 6, Carterville 7, and there's Port City 8, and then there's Benton at 9. So yeah, that 4A, that'd be fun playoffs to pay attention to and get around to that.
Both schools today are members of the Illinois High School Association and the Little Illini Conference. Both schools feel strongly that good sportsmanship is an important part of high school interscholastic sports. That's all coaches, players, and fans set a good example and sport a winning attitude this evening and exemplify good sportsmanship throughout today's contest. At this time, would everyone please rise, face the flag for playing of our national anthem.
Wrapping up at Best One Tire and Surface. For a limited time, get a Valvoline full synthetic oil change for just $9. Want to take your engine protection to the next level? Best One is offering a Valvoline Restore and Protect Premium full synthetic oil change for just $19. Remember, a Valvoline full synthetic oil change is just $9. A Valvoline Restore and Protect Premium full synthetic oil change is just $19. Hurry! Offer ends soon. Best One Tire and Surface. Selling tires, serving people. West Main Street in Robinson. Up to 5 quarts exclude diesel. Discounted oil change offers after Valvoline rebate. See store for details.
Bertram Pharmacy takes pride in knowing their customers by name. The knowledgeable staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you may have. Their commitment to personal service is still the most important aspect, offering immunizations, diabetes specialization, medication synchronization, and free delivery. Find more information at BertramPharmacy.com. Located at 1300 North Allen in Robinson. Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and about you. At Casey State Bank, they believe banking should be as personal as your hometown. Since 1968, they've been helping local families, businesses, and farmers achieve their financial goals. From simple checking accounts to business loans, their services are designed.
All right, we're good with Reynolds, too.
Yeah, get that light back there if you want it.
Yeah, I do.
You can manage your
Let
money
your headset.
anytime, anywhere. Trust your community bank. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You love your family and would do anything for them. So do you ever wonder if you have the right amount of life insurance to protect them? Is it stressful to think about? At Country Financial, we strive to make it easy to talk about life insurance and even easier to apply. Call me, Damian Tingley, today at 618-544-2147, and I will work with you to find life insurance that gives you the protection you need at a price you can afford. Life insurance policies issued by Country Life Insurance Company and Country Investors Life Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
And welcome back to Crosby Field as both teams ready to bring their special teams units onto the gridiron. That means the Maroons will kick it away to the Casey Warriors will kick it away to the Maroons. Casey won the flip and deferred to the second half. Rain starting to fall here at Crosby Field. Just looked up in the lights, and there it is.
We'll take it.
How about that?
Remember this game last year at Kazy? Mike didn't get started until about 9 or 9:30.
Oh, it was a long night, wasn't it? Remember that. Rain coming down, light shower here, and everybody kind of happy about it. So,
hey, the big heads come in handy.
Yeah, it does. Keep that stuff off of our power. I'm a little worried about that, but hopefully I can't see the cloud. Can you?
No.
Okay, here we're ready to go. In the rain, the run up and the kick. Line drive shot going to be taken at the 3-yard line. Returned from there out across the 20. 25 hit, stood up at the 28-yard line, and that's where the Maroons will take over 1st and 10. And it was A.J. Noblet with the return. As rain falls here for the first time in a long time.
Yeah,
in
3
Crawford
weeks,
County.
maybe 3 weeks.
Oh, my.
Whoever washed their car today.
That's what got it done.
Right.
Maroon offensive unit out on the field. Black pants tonight. Maroon tops, maroon helmets. And Reese Johnson, the quarterback, has 3 men in the backfield with him. There's a snap. We'll keep it on the ground. First man through gets the ball and a nice little run on first down of about 3 or 4 yards. And that was Bonnell from the bottom of the heap, picking up those yardage and carries it out near the 34-yard line, about 33 and a half, a gain of just about 4. We'll call it a long 6. Nearly 7 needed for the first down.
Maroons are kind of going quick.
And they're trying to attack the middle. Defensive coverage better this time for Kazy, and it'll be a loss on the play, about a half yard, as they tried the right side.
I believe that was Bonnell again.
I think it was Bonnell again. So 3rd down now, and they need about 6.5, 7 yards for the first down. The ball on the Maroon 33-yard line, just underway here at Crosby Field. And on the Simcoe scoreboard, the clock says 11:03 to play, quarter number 1, and a light shower falling here on the gridiron. And before they can get the snap, something not right, and Coach Matt Music takes a timeout. Did you see something there, get a head count?
Yeah, so I think we had enough on the field. I think we were in the wrong formation. We switched packages. We went from that tight package where we have 3 backs and 2 tight ends in the game, and we spread it out and looked like we were going to put 2 wide receivers on each side and Johnson in the shotgun. And then one of those wide receivers scampered into the play tight end real quick, and Coach Music called a timeout. So I think it was a formation issue.
Well, he's out talking to his offensive unit. Stops the clock, 10:52 to play first quarter. And just underway. Maroons got the opening kickoff, and we've moved it about 4 yards on 2 plays, looking at a 3rd down call. The light shower still coming down, not near as heavy as it was. Maybe next week it looks like we'll get quite a little bit of rain. Okay, we spread it out, Reggie. We're going to put 3 receivers here on the left side, 1 on the far side, so 3 here in the near, and A.J. Noblet in the middle of those 3 receivers. Johnson gives him a quick look. He's in the gun. Hard count. Can't get any movement from Kazy, and there's the snap. Looks to his left again. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got some running room and has the first down. Took a hard hit at about the 47-yard line. And they left the middle open, and he took advantage of it, and that's a first down to the 48-yard line of Robinson, 1st and 10.
Gain of 15 for Reese. He dropped back. Kazy rushed 4, and Reese just took it. Took his time right up the middle.
Same formation, 3 receivers here on the left side. Puts Bonnell in motion, jogs that way, and a quick out will be to Bonnell. Makes the catch and falls across the 50-yard line. Got about 3 on the play. So we're at the 49-yard line of Kazy. Karras with the tackle. You're going to hear that name this evening. Good ball player for the Warriors. 2nd down, about 8 needed. Just in Kazy territory. 3 receivers flip to the other side now. Go to the far side of the field. Reese stays in the gun. Wants the football. Keeps it on the ground and runs it himself. Hit and falls forward, a gain of a couple. Tackled by Karras again. Got maybe 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd down, a long 5, maybe 6, closer to 5. 3rd down and 5 at the 47.5-yard line. 9:40 to play, first quarter. Noblet splits wide to the right.
Karras will be going both ways for the Warriors for sure. Number 2 plays middle linebacker.
Yeah, he's scary when you look across that line. There's the snap. Johnson wants to throw, puts it in the flat. Reception made. That'll be a first down.
Musselwhite with the reception.
Sailor Musselwhite with the reception. Moves the ball down to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 as Johnson, nice quick out pass to Musselwhite. Maroons pick up their 2nd first down here on this drive. Kazy at 3-0. The Maroons 1-2. Maroons ready. Reese wants the football, has it, keeps it on the ground. Here's Bonnell. Hits the hole hard, jumps across the 35 down near the 34-yard line, and decent gain on first down, about 3. Maroons quickly to the line. They want to go hurry up. 2 plays called in the huddle, and they're ready.
Wow.
Johnson's got it. Keep it on the ground again. Hit, and is going to be pushed back. Got a couple. Again, it's going to be, looks like a 3rd down and 5 call for the Maroons. Waiting for the spot.
So gain of 1 there.
32-yard line. 3rd down, and then about 5 needed for the first down. Karras again with the tackle. Boy, he's going to have a hand in every play, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Spread it out, 3 to the left, and looking for Musselwhite. He's far on the right side over there. Noblet out that way too. Long count from Johnson. Looking for a jump. Now steps back to throw. Has time. Flushed out of the pocket. Wants to run. And hit and falls forward. He's going to be close. He's got the first down. Yep, they move the sticks.
Gain of 6 for Reese. He's got 23 yards on the ground so far in this drive.
Easier tonight than last Friday, isn't it?
It is. It is.
1st and 10 for the Maroons on the opening drive. Moves it down to the 26-yard line. Ball on the 25, let's call it. Let's keep the ball, keep the field spread out. Johnson has it again. They keep it on the ground. Here's Bonnell. Hit. Karras has got him and pulls him back. Gain of 1 or 2. Give him about a yard. Bonnell gets 1 on the carry. 2nd down and 9. 7:23 to go. First quarter. No score on the Simcoe scoreboard. Karras.
I think he's got, I don't keep track of tackles, but he's got 4 at least.
Yeah, he's been in on every play. He's a big boy.
Karras is a 6'3", 220-pound senior.
That name's got some NFL pedigree in it.
Yes, it does.
Low snap. Johnson goes back to get it. Steps, wants to run, dumps it in the flat, and the catch made, and this could be 6.
What a block.
Noblet with the TD. Bonnell with the block. It was Bonnell that set the block down about the 10-yard line. So with 6:52 to play, the Maroons on the board first from 24 yards out. Reese Johnson to A.J. Noblet in the left flat. And Robinson takes the lead early.
That's what the doctor ordered.
Needed that, didn't we? Hayden Bonnell on to attempt the extra point. The holder, Josh Krause, or the snapper, Josh Krause, and the holder is Murray, I believe. Braylon. Or is it Johnson?
Great question.
Check it when I get it. Let's hope he handles it. Ball down, kick up, and it's
wow,
real
nice
good.
Looking kick.
And it is Murray that holds. Extra point kick good from Bonnell. The Maroons lead 7-0. We'll be back with a kickoff in 30 seconds.
Lincoln Trail College.
I have learned
Made that look
to
easy.
put my academics first while learning how to be a leader within that.
Definitely affordable for me. It definitely gave me a new path on what I wanted to do with my life too.
I feel like Lincoln Trail was a great step out of high school.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
Well, a nice opening drive from the Maroons results in a 7-point lead here. We had 4 first downs on that drive, 3.
3 first downs, had possession for 5 minutes. Had a little bit of a hurry-up offense, but then spread it out and took our time sometimes. Reese did a really good job stepping up in the pocket as as he went along, and impressive drive to start the game.
And it looks like Bonnell going to kick off instead of Baker. I see Hayden out there. Yep, it will be Hayden Bonnell to kick this away. And he drilled that extra point. It had some foot in it. He was
making them from 40 when I got here.
It's the high kick. Taken at about the 16-yard line. Big hole up the middle.
Uh-oh.
We got a problem. He's out near midfield and dropped at the 45-yard line. Nice return from Jackson Julius.
Bonnell was in on the tackle. Bonnell and Sailor Musselwhite in on the tackle.
Good thing they were there.
At the 45, yes.
That could have been a problem. So 1st and 10 for Kazy with their first chance with their offensive unit out on the field. Their quarterback, Nolan Clement, senior, 6'1", 175. And like I mentioned in the pregame, he and Reese Johnson, two of the better quarterbacks in the conference.
I just saw lightning over
I
there.
thought there was a flash of something. We don't need that,
We don't.
There's a snap. Clement wants to throw, drops back, flushed out of the pocket, skips it on the ground, incomplete.
Yeah.
Pressured there.
Pressure
Nice.
by Colton Shipman. He came through the middle. He kind of delayed, blitzed it, and he was untouched. And Clement had to roll out to his left, and throw came up short.
2nd and 10. So they take a look in the air. Warriors, white uniform top, purple helmet, purple pants, gold stripe on it. They're 3-0 in the year and ranked in 1A. There's the snap. They go to the ground, look for a hole up the middle, break it to the outside. He's at midfield, 45, down at the 43-yard line, and that'll move the sticks as he gets a good block of the line, kicked it out to the left, and it carries it down to the 43-yard line.
Santillan on the carry. Giovanni Santillan.
Yeah, there he is, 22. He's a junior, 165. Not a lot of weight. Small school, being a 1A program, ranked 7th in 1A. Clement comes up under center. They go to the I. Puts a man in motion to the right side. There's the pitch, and they'll try to push it outside. Steps through a block and gets it down near the 40-yard line and gets about 3 on the play.
Good pursuit from Josiah Lee. Made the tackle. Gain of 2, 3?
Don't think I'm going to give him 3. See, it'll be 2nd down, and let's call it 7. We'll check the board. They say 8, so it must have been just 2. I think it is just 2. 2.5. We'll call it 2.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to put down. You're all over it.
Right.
From the right hash, near the right hash mark, Clement comes up under center. They stay in the I.
They're going to give it to that fullback.
And he's got it and kicks it outside again. Nice tackle, though, coming up and grabbing him around the waist and planting before he can get away is Bonnell.
Yeah, they gave it to Karras that time. Karras is playing fullback right now. Last year he was the tailback a lot.
3rd down 5. He goes to the sideline. Quarterback looking for the play and kind of walking towards the coach. And Clement's got it. Now he hustles back.
Yeah, they're going to have to hustle to get this off. We're down to about
14.
12 on the clock. 12 on the play clock.
Maroons up 7-0 on the Simcoe scoreboard. Took the opening drive down and put it in the end zone. Quarterback has it. There's the pitch. They want to power on the right side, and he's got the
a lot of space.
Yeah, and nearly breaks it. Brought down at the 22-yard line, and Bonnell again, and there's another stroke of lightning way over there. We don't need any of that going on, do we?
No.
Picked up the 1st down. That'll move the chains.
Somebody check the radar for us.
It's far away, and we're open sky right above us. It's off to the northwest. We've seen a little flare up over there. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the Maroon 23-yard line. 4:35 to play here, first quarter. Maroons are leading 7-0. Kazy, though, trying to answer and have moved it down the field. Now looking at a 1st and 10 from the Maroon 23-yard line. And they're going to get 5 easy as a hard count from the quarterback.
Yeah, we had 3 on our defensive line jump there. Maroon's going to have to stop that pitch. Have to contain it a little bit better. Santillan, he's got 3 carries for 31 yards on this drive.
Puts them in the red zone at the 18-yard line where they'll be 1st and 5. Spread the field out, though. They go to the I, and they stay in that formation. Receiver split wide to the left. They're on the right hash mark. Clement under center. And Statter steps. Gives it to the fullback, and that's going to be short of the first down marker.
That was Santillan.
Santillan gets the ball. The tailback got the ball, and he'll get it across the 17 down near the 16-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and a long 3, maybe 4 needed.
Casey's only went to the air once.
And it wasn't pretty.
No.
Just kind of a wounded duck going out in the flat. But they've had success on the ground. And
they're in the wishbone with 2 tight ends.
Yeah. They ran the ball to the right quite a bit. They come to the right again. Wrapped up, falls forward, and he's going to be short of the first down marker, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, really good job from Reed Van Schoik sniffing that out.
Rogers with the tackle, spot the ball at the 17-yard line, 3rd down. They're going to need about 4 for the first down. Chance to make a stop here.
Definitely probably in 4-down territory.
Yeah, I would think so.
They got a late substitution on the field.
Let's make some noise for these boys.
Yeah, they got to
get a player off. They got to get him off there. There he goes. He got off. They're good. There's a snap. They keep it on the ground. Nope, going to roll him out. Looks to the end zone. He's got a man out there. Off the chest,
incomplete.
there's a flag. Flag comes out. Another flag comes out, so they both want to talk about it.
They're going to call pass interference on our defensive back and say that he got there before the ball did.
So pass interference will give them the first down. That's walked off from the line of scrimmage, not in the end zone. They went for the home run ball with 2:29 to play first quarter.
Yeah, they set it up well. Nice play action, and it looked like it was the tight end that kind of made a run for the corner of the end zone.
It's going to move them down to the 9-yard line, just inside the 10, so it's 1st and goal for Kazy with 2:29 to play first quarter, and they're trying to tie this game up. Maroons up 7-0, took the opening drive down, and Johnson to Noblet for 24 yards for the score. Bonnell kicked the extra point, and that's where we are. There's a snap. They keep it on the ground. Good tackle.
Great play. That's
nice.
Really well done. Number 45, Mason Stevens, got through the offensive line. Tackle for a loss. Loss of 1.
Back to the 11-yard line. Quickly moving first quarter. As both teams doing it on the ground pretty much.
Yeah, that's a sophomore making a play for the Maroons.
Casey shuffling in different players. Another one leaving. And with that, they're going to take a timeout. They've got a mess out there. Casey wants to talk about it. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the Maroons up 7-0.
That's what we do at TOC Direct Media. Inform and entertain. If you think you have
checking
what
that radar.
it takes, consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com.
I got a weather report from Reynolds.
We should consider you for one of our openings.
What do you got?
Reynolds says weather is moving north. Don't think it's a threat. Not sure, but doubt there will be much more to worry about. I think you're good.
Full-time,
and then he says, I am not a meteorologist.
Foot pain? Ankle injury? If every step feels like a struggle, Crawford Memorial Hospital is here to help. Their skilled foot and ankle surgical team specializes in getting you back on your feet with advanced procedures, personalized care, and local follow-up right here at home. Don't let pain slow you down. When every step hurts, they step in. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Step into relief. Step into recovery.
Okay, here we go. Second down 11 for Kazy as they come back out of the timeout. Clement, the quarterback, under center, full house backfield. They go to the wishbone. There's a pitch, and they try to run it on that right side. Karras, nowhere to go.
Parker and Lee.
Another big stop on the defensive side. And you got to think Kazy going to have to go to the air to get this thing down there. They lose a couple more, and it's back to the 13-yard line.
3rd and goal from the 13. Thanks to Reynolds. He got us a little weather report. Thinks we're going to be good to go here. Want to remind everybody that Maroons are streaming tonight on the YouTube channel, RHS Maroons Athletics. You can listen to Mike and I and watch the game.
Hub splints out wide to the left. Lemons takes a look out there. They go to the eye. On 3rd down, it's 4-down territory for Kazy. Snap, going to go to the ground.
That's a new back.
He's tied up and thrown back. And he's pushed back, and a gang of tacklers from the Maroons got near the 10-yard line. Now it's 4th and goal from about the 11. And they look like they're going to try a field goal. The quarterback going to the sideline.
Running back was Kellen Sullivan. He's a senior.
Yeah, they're going to try a.
His brother was a heck of a football player. If
you're going to try a field goal here.
Here we go. So this is the kicker, Wyatt Erickson. He's a junior, 5'9", 200 pounds. That's a good-sized kicker.
It'll be about a 21-yard field goal.
Close to the right hash.
Oh, wow. I think he can make it.
Oh, buddy. There are some kickers around here.
Did you see that? Kicked it to the track. 7-3 Maroons with the lead after a field goal from the Casey Warriors. We'll be back with a kickoff in 30 seconds.
You face so many challenges and make so many sacrifices for our kids. We think you deserve a medal. That's why Country Financial gives back to you, our teachers, with savings of up to 15% on your car insurance. I'm Damon Tingley in Robinson, inviting you to find out more today. It's our way to say thanks. Country Financial. Occupation discount is not available in Arkansas, Georgia, or Tennessee. Availability amount may vary. Auto policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Well, good defensive stand by the Maroons. Kept them out of the end zone, but, boy, they got a field goal kicker. It's going to be good from 30 or 40 yards out.
Yeah, what was that, 34?
Third big one. It's the, something like that.
We'll call it 34-yard field goal.
34 yards.
Josh is coming up at halftime. He'll know.
And Odie listening to the game tonight, sitting with some popcorn and tea. I don't know that you have tea
Sweet
with popcorn.
tea? Yeah.
Maybe sweet tea.
I'd do it. I'd do that combination.
He likes the popcorn. All right, about to get the ball back with just 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. You talk about a quick quarter. Kazy ready to kick it away. They trail 7-3. Maroon's going to get the football, and this line shot hit into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. As he popped it pretty good. That guy's got a foot on him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The Maroons will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Leading 7-3 on the Simcoe scoreboard with just 14 seconds left in this first quarter.
Each team with just one possession so far, and we're almost all the way through the first quarter.
Waiting for that offensive unit coming out from the Maroons.
Coach Music sending them out here right now.
I tell you, it's a much easier way to move that Mount Carmel defensive front. Give the Maroons fits. It looks like we're going to be able to move the ball against Kazy's front.
Well, we've really spread them out here. 3 on the near side and 2 on the far side. No back with Johnson in the backfield.
You got to think he's going to see if anybody goes in motion. Here comes the motion man, and that's Noblet. And we're going to give it. Johnson's going to keep it hit and stuck after a gain of a couple, and that'll be the last play of the first quarter. Maroons are going to lead after 7-3. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Looking for a bank that understands your community and your needs? Casey State
Got about
Bank
2 on the play.
Family owned and operated since 1968, providing the
that's what I put
personal
it down
touch you can rely on. Whether you're opening a checking account, saving for the future, or applying for a loan, they're there to guide
Aaron
you
sent me a
every
text
step of the
message.
way.
That kid has a
Convenient
boot.
Services like mobile banking and secure online access. Managing your finances has never been easier. Visit Casey State Bank today. Banking is local and personal. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC.
Time for the first.
Real students.
Oh, we just ran a 30 there.
Every aspect of a class, teachers are involved. They're always letting us know what we need to do, and they gave us a huge opportunity to be successful.
I've loved being able to give back to this school. It
It has honestly taught me so much about myself and who I am as a person.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
We have the first quarter update brought to you by Damian Tingley, Country Financial Rep. Give Damian a call for an experience personalized to you, and here's Reggie.
Yeah, each team with one possession. Maroons put it in the end zone, a 24-yard touchdown pass from Reese Johnson to A.J. Noblet. Kazy marched it right back down the field for 6.5 minutes and ended up with a 34-yard field goal. Each team moving the football.
Second down and 8 needed. The ball on the 22-yard line.
Now we're waiting on something. There we go.
Start of the second quarter. Maroons up 7-3. Johnson, hard count, has the football, and they keep it on the ground. Running attack. Stood up and waiting for the tackle. Finally bringing him down. Stood him up pretty good at the 27-yard line. Nice play. Nice gain on second down.
Yeah, Karros blitzed, and the Maroons ran opposite of that blitz, and it worked out good. Landon Bonnell running hard for a gain of 6.
Number 32, Josh Krause, the ball carrier.
Oh, sorry, that was
I
Krause.
thought it was Krause. Third down and 2. I'm going to argue with it. One's 32, one's 39. We're, quarter of a mile away. Pretty far down there to look, but that's who I thought it was. Third down, chance to pick up a first down here. Johnson has it. Fakes the handoff, and he's hit and dropped.
He didn't get there.
And he stopped short of the first down. Decision time for the Maroons. And we're pretty far back here. Looks like he's going to take a shot at this. Short by a couple. No, now the punt team comes on. The ball setting on the 28-yard line. It's 4th and 2. And both teams switching their personnel. So the punt team comes on for Kazy, or the receiving team, and the punt team on for the Maroons. I think we may have a new punter back there too, Reg.
I believe that's Baker, and we got
through his legs. We got trouble here. Back, hit and dropped, and inside the 10-yard line was a low snap, and he just never was able to scoop it up. And the Maroons are going to give up field position here, and it looks like it's going to be spotted on about the 7-yard line.
First turnover of the game.
The extra team, special teams, so important, especially at the high school level. The miscue has given Kazy the football on the Maroon 7-yard line. 10:37 to play in the first half on the Simcoe scoreboard. And they put Karros in the backfield at the, is that him at the tailback? Nope, fullback. He's the fullback. They're in the eye. Clement, hard count. They give it to Clement. Nope, quarterback kept it himself. Gets across the 5 and then pushed back.
Gain of 1.
Give him 2. He got to the 5. And let's say the 6 on the board, but the sideline judge is standing. Well, he could be on the 6 from where we are. Let's call it the 6 to say he got 1. 2nd and goal from the 6. Boy, it's tough going down here for the Maroons. Defensively, have done a nice job in the red zone.
Yeah, I think Kazy's going to probably go to that play action here. Not having much success once they got into the red zone running the football.
They stay in the eye. Clement looks it over. There's a snap, pitch, fake, rolls it himself. Gets a block, and it could get it in the end zone. Dives for the pole, and they say it's a touchdown. Clement on the quarterback keeper runs it in with 9:42 to play in the first half from 6 yards out. A quarterback keeper faked the option and sprinted to the left corner and was able to get it on the stick in the corner. Dived at the marker. And now for the extra point kick. Kazy takes the lead at 9-7 after the miscue on special teams. Give them great field position at the 7. 2 plays later there in the end zone. And now for the extra point kick. Let's see how far he kicks this one. A little shorter. It's up, and it is good. 10-7. Kazy with the lead over the Maroons. We'll be back with the kickoff in 30 seconds.
Because there's a job opening almost everywhere right now, you have a lot of choices. We also have job openings here at TOC Direct Media. Whether you have multimedia experience or or think you have what it takes to inform and entertain, you should consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reason
You can't have mistakes. Gotta be careful.
Log on to originalcompany.com. We're an equal opportunity employer.
Well, a miscue on special teams gave Kazy great field position, and they made us pay for it.
Yeah, that's what good football teams do when you turn the ball over.
Dropping back for the Maroons, A.J. Noblet. And
Hardiman.
That's Miles Hardiman across the way.
Erickson put the last one in the end zone for a touchback.
And he's got it teed up again. Maroons standing on about the 9-yard line. Here's the run-up and the kick.
They're offsides.
No flag. It's going to be taken at the 10 by Noblet. Sprints up the middle. He's got a chance to take it. Slips. And just lost his feet on about the 40-yard line, but we've got great field position.
Maroons are going to start on their own 48.
So good field position for the Maroons on that. Nice play. Noblet just straight up the middle. He's shaking it off here as it comes to the sideline. Took a pretty good hit out there. Ball on the 48-yard line, so the Maroons in great field position with 9:36 to play here in the first half, down 10-7.
Bonnell with Johnson in the backfield.
Johnson in the gun, ready, and has the football. Gives it to Bonnell, hit, and dropped at midfield. Got about 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Landon carrying it right to midfield. Just barely got into Kazy territory. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Clock moving, 9:19 to play here in the first half.
Hardiman, Poole, split this on this side.
Tight formation.
And I believe that's Gunnar Holt split on the top side.
Backing it in. Kazy's got 8 in the box. Keep it on a reverse, and that's got a chance. Hardiman sprints and picks up the first down. Nice play for the Maroons offense. Moves it down to the 41-yard line, and that'll move the chains. First and 10 for the Maroons at the 41-yard line of Kazy.
Good little play design there.
It was. Johnson very good on the handoff. First and 10 for the Maroons. Kazy 41. Quickly played game. Johnson wants to throw. Sprints out here to the right. Looking downfield. Dumps it off. Picked off. Intercepted at the 40 and then pounded it.
Hit.
Oh, that's going to be a flag, yeah. Late hit out of bounds on top of that. So the interception at the 40 returned to about the 49-yard line. And then a late hit out of bounds. Boy, they put him in the bleachers over here. Looks like everybody's okay. There's no question about that. So turnover again on the Maroons. And this 15-yard walk-off will move it down to the Maroon 36-yard line. First and 10 for Kazy at the 36.
Good field position for the Warriors once again.
Defensive back made a nice play on the ball.
He did, yeah. The quarterback didn't have anything and should have just thrown it away, but he tried to squeeze it in somewhere and nowhere to go.
From the eye, there's the pitch fake. He wants to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's the catch. Heading for the end zone, 10-5, and he's in for the touchdown. Number 3.
William Moore. Clement to William Moore for the touchdown.
36 yards and 8:19. One play TD for Kazy, and they stretch the lead. After the turnover, they made us pay twice now after turnovers. And they stretch the lead out to 16-7 with the extra point on the way. Kicking unit on the field for Kazy. And ready for the snap. There's a snap, put down, kick up, and he drills it. This kid's not going to miss. 17-7 Kazy now with a 10-point lead, and we'll be back with a kickoff in 30 seconds.
Crawford Memorial Hospital is here to help with expert care close to home and a team that treats you like family. From the moment you walk through their doors, they listen, they care, and yes, they know your name. Because real healing starts with feeling seen, heard, and supported. Here to help. The best hospital is the one that knows your name. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Your health, your hometown, your hospital.
Well, I can describe that drive. What, one play?
Yeah, Clement to Moore, 34 yards, 8:19 left in the second quarter.
Well, the last time they kicked off to us, they let A.J. have a chance to return it, and he did all the way out to midfield, and he drops back again. Kicker moving the ball, though, over to the right side.
Yeah, that's interesting. Good observation. And maybe
Noblet back on his 9-yard line. Let's see if they're going to give him the opportunity again. Here's the run-up and the kick.
He went
And
deep with it.
High kick, deep, taken inside the 5-yard line. This is Hardiman with the return. Steps through one man, stays on his feet, still fighting, and gets across the 20, out across the 23-yard line and brought down there. Hardiman got it out, took it inside the 5 and was able to get it out near the 22-yard line. We'll wait for the spot. Nope, it's going to be the 24-yard line. And with 8:12 to play here in the first half, Maroons trailing by 10, 17-7 to the Kazy Warriors.
Maroons with turnovers on their last two possessions, both resulting in Kazy points, find themselves down by 10. Still plenty of time left in the second half.
Second quarter.
Sorry.
Even more time.
Yes.
Here we go from the near the left hash mark. Two receivers on either side, two on the near side. There's a snap. Johnson's going to keep it on the ground. And a nice gain on first down. Got about 5 on the play. And it's Krause, the ball carrier. And he did get 5. We've moved the ball on the ground pretty well here, considering. 2nd and 5.
Maroons go quick.
And we're going to keep it on the ground again. Breaks through one tackle. Get a yard. No, he's still on his feet. Yeah, he kept him going. Kept the feet moving. That's Krause again.
Yeah, gain of 8 for the first down.
And we get the first down. 7:42. The clock moving here in the first half. Maroons down 17-7 on the Cinco scoreboard. The Weber Insurance and Realty halftime coming up. From the left hash mark, the Maroons with a fresh set of downs at the 38-yard line. Clock's wrong, yep. Long count. There's a snap. Johnson flushed out of the pocket, running hard, dumping it in the flat, puts it up for grabs. Nearly picked off again. He's got to throw that away.
Yeah, it's just not there. He can't throw across his body like that. He's just got to throw it and get rid of it. He can't force it. He didn't have any time. The Warriors blitzed the left side of our line, and we didn't handle it at all. As soon as Johnson caught the snap, he was rolling out to his right to get away from it.
2nd and 10. Stops the clock with 7:23 to play. First half. We bring two receivers here to the near side. It's A.J. Noblet split on the far side of the field in the slot. Johnson has it. We'll keep it. Dumps it. It's batted up in the air. Incomplete.
That should be incomplete.
Yeah. Arm was going forward. So now a 3rd and 10. The defense all of a sudden from Kazy is looking a little better. We're going to be careful here. See if he wants to go into the air again.
Johnson now 3 of 7 for 24 yards. Completed his first 3 attempts and then has an interception and 3 incompletions since.
Noblet moves over to the near side of the field, the ball on the far side. Gives him a look, rolls that way and steps. Dumps it in the flat, and that'll be a 4th down. Made the catch, but he had to go down to the ground to get it.
Dylan Sutphin with the reception for Robinson.
And the Maroons going to have to punt from this spot, I would think. Going to talk it over. Nope, going to leave the offense on the field. And on 4th down, 4th and 5, the ball on the 43-yard line. Maroons want to go for it on 4th down. Maybe a hard count here. And in motion. There's a snap. Going to let Johnson run for it.
Nope.
Steps up, hit, dives forward. He's going to be just short by my mark here.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Short. Gain of 4. We needed 5.
See if they're going to bring the chains out. Yeah, they're going to bring them out. Nope, give it to him. Okay, we get it. 1st and 10.
There's a little home cooking.
Yeah, we'll take that. 1st and 10 for the Maroons at the 48. And boy, it was by the.
Yeah, I can't imagine that sideline over on the far side. Very happy.
I'm surprised they're not screaming for a measurement, but they're not. Now there's still talk. Let's see what they're doing here.
Well, they already moved the chains.
Getting them moved anyway. No, they're going to go back and measure it.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah,
how can they do that if they already
they
moved
only
the
had
chains?
the pin on the thing. I think you can do that. This could be interesting.
No, he didn't get it.
Not by what we're looking. They're going to bring the chains out. Yeah. This will be interesting, won't it?
It will.
Well, I was surprised that they didn't measure that as close as it was. I'm surprised they didn't want a measurement. It's going to be really close, though. I think we're going to get it, though, Reg. No, we didn't. By something on the ball that much, and it's going to go the other way. So it's going to be Kazy football. Well, there you go. So, holding on downs, and Maroon coaching staff really upset by this. He wants an explanation by the referee. Crowd not happy. I've not seen that done, but they had not taken the pin off or the snap they put on the yard line yet.
Yes, you're right about that.
And that coach wanted a measurement, so not going to do a whole lot about it, but they're going to get the football at the Maroon 48-yard line. Man, that had to be close. And you wondered why they didn't measure it anyway. It was so close. But
right.
Tough break for the Maroons. Johnson, a great effort to get the first down. Let's see if that fires up the Maroon defense. Robinson down 17-7 on the Simcoe scoreboard with 6:42 to play in the first half.
It's time for a stop. Maroons need to come up with their own turnover, maybe.
Kazy went to the air in last possession for a one-play strike for a touchdown. They go to the eye. Harris the fullback, and the Maroon defense setting up like they want to come after him. And there's 5, jumped across.
Yep.
So the defense jumps, and I think Matt wants to. Coach Music wants a timeout, wants to talk to his defense. Frustration on the field after that weird measurement. Timeout taken. We'll take one as well, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
For a bank that understands your community and your needs, Casey State Bank has been family-owned and operated since 1968, providing the personal touch you can rely on. Whether you're opening a checking account, saving for the future, or applying for a loan, they're there to guide you every step of the way. With convenient services like mobile banking and secure online access, managing your finances has never been easier. Visit Casey State Bank today. Banking is local and personal. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC.
Teachers, you face so many challenges and make so many sacrifices for our kids. We think you deserve a medal. That's why Country Financial gives back to you, our teachers, with savings of up to 15% on your car insurance. I'm Damian Tingley in Robinson, inviting you to find out more today. It's our way to say thanks from Country Financial. Occupation discount is not available in Arkansas, Georgia, or Tennessee. Availability and amount may vary. Auto policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Well, coming out of that timeout, Matt wanted to go out and have an attitude adjustment with his defense. And I know they're fired up, but they got to play smart here. It's 1st and 5 for Kazy after the penalty, and they'll keep it on the ground, get a block, tries to get outside, and shoved out after picking up the first down on the running play on the far side of the field.
Gain of 6 for Santillan.
They'll move the ball to the 36-yard line of Robinson. Kazy with a first set of downs. 1st and 10. 6:35 to play first half. Maroons down 17-7. Led 7-0 early in the ballgame. Took the opening drive, got it in the end zone on a 24-yard touchdown pass from Johnson to Noblet. Since then, though, mistakes have been a problem, and Kazy's taken advantage of it, leading 17-7. They stay in the eye on first down. There's a snap. They give it to the but dumped it off.
Oh, play
he's got
action
a receiver
again.
open, and he's caught it down near the 10-yard line. Just laid it out there, and you're right. Play action does the job. Tackled by Reese Johnson, but he's at the 10. Kid's got some touch on the ball. Clement, nice pass. And it's first and we'll see if it's first and goal. I think it probably will be. Yep, going to be first and goal from the 10-yard line.
That was completed to William Moore, who also caught the touchdown.
Kazy from the wishbone. The Maroon defense has done a decent job in the red zone. It's through the air. It's been a problem. Clement, hard count. There's a pitch, and they try the right side. This is Kraus drives for the end zone, and he is in. 10-yard run with 6:04 to play in the first half. Kazy has scored again, stretched the lead to 23-7. Karras with the touchdown. And boy, they're making us pay.
They are. Every mistake we make, they have capitalized.
On with the extra point kick. Snap down, hold, and the kick up, and he knocks that one halfway across town. Extra point kick good, 24-7. Kazy now stretching out the lead midway through the second quarter. We'll be back with a kickoff in 30 seconds.
Foot pain? Ankle injury? If every step feels like a struggle, Crawford Memorial Hospital is here to help. Their skilled foot and ankle surgical team specializes in getting you back on your feet with advanced procedures, personalized care, and local follow-up right here at home. Don't let pain slow you down. When every step hurts, they step in. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Step into relief. Step into recovery.
Well, welcome back halfway through the second quarter. Maroons find themselves behind 24-7 for the Casey Warriors, about to get the football back again, but just got to get untracked here in the second quarter. Led 7-0 after the first possession. Here's the kickoff, driving it to the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Maroons will have it on their own 20-yard line. It's a weapon when you got a kicker like that at the high school level. And this is a 1A football, small school football. They're ranked, 7th in 1A?
Yes, that's right. Maroons, every possession, starting in their own territory. And Kazy started 3 of their 4 possessions in the Robinson territory and has capitalized every time. Got a score. The only score I can get right now in the LIC is Mount Carmel is up on Newton 13-0, and that's in the second quarter.
Ready to go with the offense. Johnson has it, and they'll keep it on the ground and breaks across the 20-yard line out near the 24 on first down. A gain of about 4 on the play.
That was for Bonnell.
Maroons like to get one in the scoreboard here before halftime. Kazy will get it to start the second half, so we need to do something here. Late in the second period, we're down to 5:39. We keep it on the ground again. Stood up and hit and dropped for a gain of a yard or 2. Give him 2 on the play. They'll bring up third down for the Maroons. Bonnell, I think. Yep, Landon with it. Johnson coming over to get the play, and we're going to need a good one here. 3rd and 4. Third and 4 for the Maroons from that left hash mark on the 26-yard line of Robinson. One man in the backfield with Johnson. The receiver, he wants to keep it himself. Hit, fighting for yardage, short of the first down marker, though. Johnson tried it himself. It's going to be 4th down, about a yard. A flag, late flag.
Late flag, really late flag.
Let's see what this is all about. Maybe it's going to help us out here. Maybe we finally catch a break. Unsportsmanlike on Kazy. That'll be a first down.
Interesting. When Johnson went to hand that ball off, or faked the handoff to Bonnell just got absolutely rocked. And I don't know where the unsportsmanlike was. Reese decided to keep the football, didn't hand it off to Landon, and Landon got laid out.
That was going to be a fourth down call for the Maroons, and we're going to pick up the first down on the ground on the building and move it out near midfield. They're going to put it down on the 44. So by penalty, the Maroons get a big break on what would have been a fourth down call and move it out to the 44-yard line. First and 10, full house backfield for the Maroons. Johnson up under center. And the clock moving as we approach 4 minutes left here in the first half. Johnson has it. Runs into his man in the backfield. Wants to throw and running for his life and has to dump it. Incomplete. He kind of ran into his fullback in the backfield.
We ran some play action in the backfield, and Reese ran into one or two of his backs behind him when he was going through those motions.
Second down and 10 for the Maroons. Trailing 24-7 here on the Simcoe scoreboard.
Maroons going to split it out. No back in the backfield with Johnson.
Johnson alone back there now as we've got receivers. 3 on the near side, 2 on the far side. And Johnson's going to have to move quick. It's going to be a quick out in the flat. There's the pass caught.
Right.
Oh, man, he took a hit right in front. He's okay. Salem Musselwhite took a hit. Crowd didn't like it. It was a football play, though.
Yeah, it was. It was getting chased down from behind and wrapped up from behind. And as he was going down and being tackled, he got hit. He got hit by another Warrior.
Third down now for the Maroons and 7. The ball on the 47-yard line of Robinson. Again, Johnson alone in the backfield. Maroons looking for something quick. As it steps, has to hurry. Now he's got an open run. And Turkson going to pick up the first down and dropped hard across the 45 and down at the 44-yard line.
Gain of 9 for Reese.
That'll move the sticks again with 3:40 to play.
Nice block from Dylan Sutphin that kind of got that first down for him.
Just inside the 44-yard line of Kazy. Maroons are picking it up.
A lot of people taking flash photography.
I don't know.
I think it's the cheerleaders down there. We got the youth cheerleader camp tonight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got a lot of them. So from the 44-yard line, a fresh set of downs again for the Maroons. Comes Noblet in motion. They give him the fake handoff. Johnson keeps it himself. He's got a chance. Big hit across the 30 down to the 28-yard line. Faked the handoff to Noblet. Kept it himself and picks up the first down. And that'll move the chains again.
Gain of 16 for Reese. Reese has got 8 carries for 58 yards. Somebody's calling timeout.
Kazy wants a timeout. We'll take one as well with the score 24-7. Kazy. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Some type of person to
Coin and
inform and
Bittner,
entertain.
7-7
And
in
that's
the
what we do at
halftime.
TOC Direct Media. Inform and entertain. Consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reasons we should consider you for one of our openings. It might be just a side hustle for you. Log on to theoriginalcompany.com, an equal opportunity employer. Part-time, full-time, or side hustle.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
I have learned how to put my academics first while learning how to be a leader within that.
It was definitely affordable for me. It definitely gave me a new path on what I wanted to do with my life, too.
I feel like Lincoln Trail was a great step out of high school.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
Ball on the 28-yard line, first and 10 for the Maroons. Here with 3:12 to play in the first half, trying to get a late score, cut into this lead. Johnson has the football. Quick out, looks, gets rid of it. No, nearly picked off again. Johnson hit as he let the ball go, but defensive back got one hand on it and batted it down.
He was hit by the defensive end, Fred Thomas. He came off the right side of their line, beat our left tackle pretty good, pretty clean. and he put a lick on Reese Johnson. Reese was lucky to get rid of it. That Fred Thomas is a senior, and he's played a really good football game.
Second down and 10. Stops the clock with 3:09 to play. 24-7. Kazy with the lead. As we approach halftime, Weber Insurance and Realty halftime coming up. And again, Bonnell in the backfield with Johnson. Senior quarterback sits down the offense, has the football, gives it to Bonnell. Hit, pushed back, and stays on his feet, keeps his feet moving. Man, he is fighting for yardage.
And he only got one.
Third down call for the Maroons. 3rd and 9. He got to the 26-yard line. Inside 3 minutes to play. Maroons have one timeout left. And let's see, we're going to go put Bonnell in the backfield with Johnson. Noblet split wide to the left.
Along with, I believe, Murray and
Hardiman's over here on the right. Johnson looks that way, puts it in the flat, caught, and knee down. He's going to be short of the first down.
I believe that's Noblet. Called a gain of 8.
Noblet made the catch, 4th and 1. And we're inside the red zone, down to the 19-yard line. Johnson just barely had time to get the pass off and found Noblet. Now, Coach Matt Music giving him a play. Hustles back on the field. Clock moving with about 2 minutes to go in the first half. The Maroons in the red zone would like to cut into this lead before halftime.
52 yards in the air for Johnson so far.
4th and 1.
Ooh, what a play. This is a big play in the first half.
Full house, yep. Johnson brings him up, sets it down. There's a snap. Johnson with the push.
And more.
And more. That's the Eagle push, isn't it? They bring him down to about the 10-yard line. Should be 1st and goal. And the Maroons going to have to hurry up now. Clock may be a little bit of a factor. 1:36. Kazy making some defensive changes.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd maybe just go run that same play. So I've learned in high school football you can't push the quarterback.
It sure looked like it from here. There was a mass of humanity going there. Again, the same play. Johnson keeps it, falls forward about
There's the flag for it right there. If you push your quarterback in the back and you help him, you're going to get flagged.
Flag down. Let's see what the call is here.
It's against Robinson. Yep. I just heard the official from here. He said 32. Just had both hands on his back.
So that'll be a 5-yard walk-off. Had it down to about the 5-yard line. So let's see where they mark it. Bring it back. And the mark off. The tush push, and they got us on that. We were pushing.
Yeah, the NFL, you can assist your running back or your quarterback by pushing behind them. In high school football, you've got to, I guess, only push the opponent.
First goal from the 15. Here we go. Johnson looks it over again. Clock moving, about 1:10 to play. First half. There's a snap. Wants to throw. Steps back. Aims to the corner.
He's open.
Well thrown ball. Broken up. And it was overthrown and went out of bounds.
Yeah, nice play from Kellen Sullivan, the senior corner for Kazy. He's limping, though.
Yeah, he pops up. Let's see if he's going to be able to go. Stops the clock with 1:03 to play, and now it's 2nd and goal. If you're watching that kid limp and you're calling plays, you might go right back at him again. He's trying to walk it off. Okay, the play coming in from the sideline. 1:03 to play, and that 2nd and goal from the 15 as we went for the home run ball. We have one timeout left. Trying to get some points before halftime. There's a snap. Johnson throws it again, goes to the end zone, and it's overthrown. Incomplete. That
right back at the same corner. This time it was intended for Noblet. Noblet's holding his hand or his wrist. Corner from Kazy's looking better. Not so much a hitch in his giddy up anymore.
3rd and goal. 57 seconds left in the half. Maroons down 24-7, trying to get a late score to cut into this lead. Kazy will have it to start the third quarter. And with one timeout left, you could run the football. And we're going to use that timeout right now. Timeout on the field taken by the Maroons. We'll take one as well and be back in 60 seconds.
Savings are revving up at Best One Tire and Surface. For a limited time, get a Valvoline full synthetic oil change for just $9. Want to take your engine protection to the next level? Best One is offering a Valvoline Restore and Protect Premium full synthetic oil change for just $19. Remember, a Valvoline full synthetic oil change is just $9. A Valvoline Restore and Protect Premium full synthetic oil change is just $19. Hurry! Offer ends soon. Best One Tire and Service. Selling tires, serving people. West Main Street in Robinson. Up to 5 quarts exclude diesel. Discounted oil change offers after Valvoline rebate. See store for details.
At Casey State Bank, they believe banking should be as personal as your hometown. Since 1968,
Not having much luck finding
local
scores.
families, businesses,
What's
and
Alden
farmers
Marshall? I don't
achieve
know.
their
It's
still
financial
just
goals.
showing
From
0-0
simple
in
checking
the
accounts
first
to
quarter.
business
Yeah.
loans. Their
Tulloch may
services
have
are
that.
designed with you in mind. Plus, with online and mobile banking, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Trust your community bank. Casey State Bank. Your community, your bank. Member FDIC.
Maroons heading back out on the field. 57 seconds left here in the first half. Got to wonder, we haven't seen the screen pass yet.
No, that was kind of a little wide receiver screen pass we threw to Musselwhite earlier in the drive.
From that left hash, 3 receivers split on the right side. Johnson wants to throw again. Steps in, looks about for the run, dumps it in the flat. There's the
He's
catch.
open.
And he takes a hit in the end zone, but
That's
hangs
A.J.
on.
Noblet.
That should be a touchdown, is it?
Yes.
Touchdown. 15-yard pass, 52 seconds left in the half. Maroons on the board with a TD here and cut into that lead, 24-13 now. Noblet really took a hit in the end zone, but hung on. Now the extra point, Bonnell setting the kicking tee down. See if we got a trick play here. Surely not.
I think we just go ahead and kick
Just
it in.
kick it, don't you? Yeah. Murray to hold. Kraus with the snap. Braylon ready. There's a snap, ball down, kick up, and he pops that through. 24-14. Maroons down by 10, but on the board again here late in the second quarter. 52 seconds left. We'll take a 30-second break. Be back with the kickoff right after this.
I'm Damian Tingley from Country Financial, and like most parents, I want to make sure that my daughter Briley is protected throughout her life. Fortunately, I know Country Financial will be there to help us along the way, as Briley gets her license and first car, and as she packs that car to leave for college. Call me today at 618-544-2147 to get the protection you need at a price you can afford. Policies issued by Country Mutual, Country Preferred, and Country Casualty Insurance Companies, Bloomington, Illinois.
Well, we needed that score before halftime, and we got it.
Yeah, another 6-minute drive from Robinson that started on their own 20, and they went 80 yards, capped off with a 15-yard touchdown in a much-needed tight spot. 3rd and goal from the 15th. Johnson kind of stepped up into the pocket, avoided the pass rush, and flipped a touchdown pass to A.J. Noblet. And A.J. Noblet took a heck of a hit in the end zone, but still hung on for the catch. We're waiting for a football coach. There we go.
Get the football out and be ready to go here. 52 seconds left here in the first half. Yeah, you're taking a lot of flashes with the cameras, aren't they?
Yeah.
Kickoff, and it's a good one. Pounds it deep, taking it back at the 9-yard line, and he'll return it from there. Looking for a block, brings it to the sideline. Spun around and dropped at about the 27-yard line. That's where Kazy will take over. 1st and 10.
Returned by Jackson Julius. He's a senior kick returner. Nice tackle by Braylon Murray, the junior from Robinson.
See how Kazy wants to play this last 43 seconds. They have 1 timeout left. Maroons have used all of theirs. You got A.J. Noblet back here at safety.
Well, he's going
Murray, now he's going to go over the corner.
He's going to play corner.
Yeah, he's going to play corner. Murray's going to play safety. Hardiman here on the right side, so let's see if they want to throw the football. Clement ready for the football in the gun, and he does want to throw the football. Steps, looks downfield, rolls it. He's going to run out of bounds and stops the clock with 37 seconds left.
Ran out of bounds by Holt. Gain of 8, Mike, 7?
I'd say 7. Second down, a long 3. The ball on the 34-yard line, and they're not backing off. They could run the clock out of here if they wanted to, but they're still they got that field goal kicker. How far do you have to get downfield to give that kid a shot?
To make it to the Robinson 30, you got to think that they're in field goal range.
You could let him take a poke at it before halftime. Clement comes up under center. Probably told him to take pretty good care of the football, and they're going to keep it on. Nope.
Oh, busted play, and it's going to work out for him.
He's going to try to get to the corner. He's got the edge. He's at the 50. 45 and ran out of bounds on the far side of the field, but that'll move the sticks into Maroon territory to the 47-yard line. Stops the clock with 29 seconds, and they still have that timeout.
Good job on both plays by Clement to get himself out of bounds.
Cruz Dunlap comes to the sideline for the Maroons. We look at that clock, 29 seconds left, just outside the 47-yard line. After a very fast first quarter, this thing's drugged for a while, hasn't it, here in the second?
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but you're right.
There's a snap. Then it rolls to his right. It's a keeper all the way, and they'll use their timeout when we get him on
tackle.
the ground. Ball came out covered.
Fumbled.
And they'll use the timeout right there and stop the clock on the 40-yard line. Make it the 41. Timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here with 19 seconds left.
Great effort from Landon Bonnell there to run that play down from the backside. They had some blockers out there. That was just a design roll with the quarterback, a design sweep, I should say, to the near side. And Landon tracked it down from behind.
They knew they had that timeout, so they just went ahead and took a shot at it. 19 seconds to play. Now they're going to do anything. It's going to have to go to the sideline.
Yeah, I would think that they're going to put the ball in the air. They probably, I would say, Mike, they probably need another 15 yards to get in this kid's range.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're going to have to get the ball down inside the 30 somewhere if they're going to give him a look. 24-14. Maroons down 10.
Josh Brown's going to be our halftime interview. Haven't talked to Josh for a few weeks. I don't think we've talked to him since week 1.
No, I think you're right. Hopefully he's got a few stats for us. Second down for Kazy, but more importantly, just 19 seconds left here in the first half. The Maroons just need to make a stop here on the defensive side, keep them in bounds, and that could do it for the first half. Clement drops back in the gun. Tight formation. It's a low snap. He picks it up off the ground, dumps it on the flat. Catch made. Kid looking for the sideline, and he's out of bounds inside the 35. Stops the clock with 13 seconds left. Their 2-minute drill, and that moves the sticks, gets the first down to the 33, and you're beginning to wonder.
We're getting there.
I think they probably need one more, you think?
Yeah, who made that reception? Did you catch a number?
3, I think. It was him again. He lines up. I think it was 3.
Okay.
Here they go. First and 10 for Kazy with 13 seconds left as they try to move the ball in field goal position. Steps back. He's in trouble. He's going to have to run for it. Gets down and gets out of bounds with 5 seconds left. And now let's see if he's got enough.
We're going to see that field goal kicker.
I think you're right. Stops the clock. Got the first down.
10.
And they haven't brought him out yet.
Interesting.
5 seconds left. They're going to take a shot. Nope, here he comes. Going to try a long one. Field goal kicker coming out.
Yeah, let's see where they put it down. They're going to put it down on the 30.
That's a 40-yard field goal.
40-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, this is a boot, Mike.
Oh, I'm telling you, he's got a leg.
He's got the leg
He's
for
going to
it.
have to hurry. The clock's going to be cutting it close on him. You have to snap it.
No.
Got it off, and guess what?
Wide left.
Say no good. Okay, it was going to be good. He had the range.
Mike didn't want to call it.
No, he had the range. I was watching the clock. I think he was going to have to back up 5 more.
I thought it was a delay of game myself.
Yeah, I did too. I didn't think he got it off. So we're at halftime. The Maroons down 24-14. We just saw an attempt at a 40-yard field goal. That would have been good if he'd moved it over. He had plenty of leg. The Maroons trail by 10. A good high school football game here tonight at Crosby Field. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. Be back with the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime for you after this.
Foot pain? Ankle injury? If every step feels like a struggle, Crawford Memorial Hospital is here to help. Their skilled foot and ankle surgical team specializes in getting you back on your feet with advanced procedure, personalized care, and local follow-up right here at home. Don't let pain slow you down. When every step hurts, they step in. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Step into relief. Step into recovery.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
I have learned how to put my academics first while learning how to be a leader within that.
It was definitely affordable for me. It definitely gave me a new path on what I wanted to do with my life, too.
I feel like Lincoln Trail was a
chair
great
there.
step out of high school.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
I'm Damien Tingley from Country Financial, and like most parents, I want to
Here
make
he
sure that
comes.
my daughter
He's got a little
Briley
bit
is
of time.
protected throughout her life. Fortunately, I know Country Financial will be there to help us along the way. As Briley gets her license and first car, and as she packs that car to leave for college.
Good.
Call
Good,
me
thanks.
today at 618-544-2147
You have that, Dan.
to get the protection you need at a price you can afford. Policies issued by Country Mutual, Country Preferred, and Country
Tolic's on it.
Casualty Insurance Company.
I asked him if there's any cookies left. He said, "You better hurry. Tolic's
Tolic's
getting them
on
all."
Because there's a job opening almost everywhere right now, you have a lot of choices. We also have job openings here at TOC Direct Media. Whether you have multimedia experience or think you have what it takes to inform and entertain, you should consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reason we should consider you for one of our openings. Log on to originalcompany.com. We're an equal opportunity employer.
Crawford Memorial Hospital is here to help with expert care, close to home, and a team that treats you like family. From the moment you walk through their doors, they listen, they care, and yes, they know your name. Because real healing starts with feeling seen, heard, and supported. Here to help, the best hospital is the one that knows your name. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Your health, your hometown, your hospital.
Teachers, you face so many challenges and make so many sacrifices for our kids. We think you deserve a medal. That's why Country
Got it.
Financial
Yeah,
gives
got
back
it.
to you, our teachers, with savings of up to 15% on your car insurance. I'm Damien Tingley in Robinson.
Weber
Right here to find
Really
out
halftime
today.
report.
It's our way to say thanks from Country Financial. Occupation discount is not available in Arkansas, Georgia, or Tennessee. Availability and amounts may vary. Auto policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company,
Okay.
Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company.
This is Jerry Devonshire. Welcome to Weber Insurance and Realty Halftime Report.
Hey, we're back here at Crosby Field on the campus of Robinson High School. We got the little cheerleaders putting on a performance in front of us. I know a lot of those kids. Hey, we're here with Josh Brown from the Robinson Daily News. Mike and I figured it's been 3 weeks. We haven't talked to you. Let's get Josh up here.
Right.
You were our second choice. No offense.
That's okay. I'll
I'll
take it.
We tried to get Eric Dean up here, but Eric's a little worn out. He stayed home.
Yeah, long day for him.
Yes. Good to see you, Josh. You got any football scores for me? Because the only score I got right now is Mount Carmel and Newton.
I have not had a chance to check, but I can get on that real quick while we're talking.
Let's try it. I checked the Marshall score. I got nothing in the first quarter. Checked the Lawrenceville at Paris score. Got 0-0 in the first quarter as well. So my source isn't updating very well. Maroons find themselves down by 10, Josh, and I think that's actually a good spot for them.
Yeah, considering some of the mistakes we made, and giving them some short fields and them taking advantage, I think, being down 10, we're in a decent spot. We just kind of got in our own way a couple of times there in the first half, and if we can get that ironed out, I think we'll be in good shape for the second half.
Yeah, the turnovers, and then Kazy capitalized on that, their field position. They started on our own 7. They started on our own 36. They started on our own 48. All 3 of those possessions ended up in touchdowns. I figured that Kazy would come out and try to establish the run. And Robinson, I thought, did a really pretty decent job. We got beat on the edge a couple times early in the first quarter. Then we kind of put an end to that. And then Kazy really has come – the big play has been the play action.
Yeah, the play action has really been the problem. I think we're set up to stop the run and try to make them beat us through the air. And so far the play action has been the difference in the game.
Yeah, for the Maroons on offense, I really liked what the look the Maroons have gotten. We've gone shotgun most of the game. We spread them out. We haven't really had very many tight ends in the game. We're either 2 on one side, 2 wide receivers on the one side, or 3 on one side and 1 on the other. We kind of spread them out, and then we're running that read option with Bonnell or Krause and Reese Johnson. Yep. And I got Reese Johnson for 10 carries for 67 yards, and he hasn't been sacked yet in this ball game.
You're right on it. That's what I got.
Oh, my goodness. Only mistake Reese has really made was he should have threw that ball away. And
I think he was trying to throw it away and just didn't quite get it where he wanted to get it. I feel like when we've tried to go up tempo, that's to our favor. I feel like we're maybe a little deeper than them, so we continue to go up tempo in the second half, try to wear them down. But at the same time, if we go fast, give them the ball back, they've got a pretty explosive offense. So it's kind of one of those catch-22s. You don't want to give them too many opportunities, but at the same time, if you have an advantage there going fast, you might want to try to take advantage of that.
Yeah, Kazy offensively, they're really well schooled or taught, their structure looks really, really good. They've moved Karras up as a fullback. Mm-hmm. And last year, I recall, he played a lot more tailback.
Yes, and the Santillan kid that's running, I didn't see him run. I watched some of the Casey Newton film last week, and he didn't run well. It was Foudy, so I don't know if Foudy's injured. I haven't seen him in the game.
I have not called that name, and I haven't heard Mike call that name either.
So, he's Karras is kind of. It seems like he's their short yardage back right now. But I did notice, whether this is anything or not, he's got a brace on his left shoulder. So Karras does. So I don't know if there's an issue there that they're just trying to.
Well, do you keep track of tackles? Because it's not stopping him on the other side of the ball.
Right, yeah. But, I know he didn't carry the ball a whole lot last week against Newton either. So I just wonder if they're just trying to, nurse him through a little something that he's dealing with. But that's pure speculation on my part.
Right. Hey, we're going to take a 1-minute break here soon. And we're talking to Josh Brown from the Robinson Daily News. We're here at Crosby Field, halftime. Maroons find themselves down 10, 14-24 to the Casey-Westfield Warriors. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Summer savings are revving up at Best One Tire and Service. For a limited time, get a Valvoline full synthetic oil change for just $9. Want to take your engine protection to the next level? Best One is offering a Valvoline Restore and Protect Premium full synthetic oil change for just $19. Remember, a Valvoline full synthetic oil change is just $9. A Valvoline Restore and Protect Premium full synthetic oil change is just $19. Hurry! Offer ends soon. Best One Tire and Service. Selling tires, serving people.
I was in Champaign.
In Robinson. Up to 5 quarts of school diesel. Discounted oil change offers after Valvoline rebates. See store for details.
Looking for a bank that understands your community and your needs? Casey State Bank has been family-owned and operated since 1968, providing the personal touch you can rely on. Whether you're opening a checking account, saving for the future, or applying for a loan, they're there to guide you every step of the way. With convenient services like mobile banking and secure online access, managing your finances has never been easier. Visit Casey State Bank today. Banking is local and personal. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Robinson High School football. We're here at Crosby Field. The Marching Maroons have made it out on the field just now. We still got 6 minutes and 50 seconds before halftime's over. They'll throw another 3 minutes up there. That's what Mike always says, and he's usually right. We're visiting with Josh Brown from the Robinson Daily News. Josh, let's go over some stats. Let's see how I'm doing. Okay. You can check my work. Landon Bonnell, 9 carries for 18 yards. Reese Johnson, 10 carries for 67 yards. Kraus, 3 carries for 19 yards, and Miles Hardeman, 1 carry for 8 yards.
You're pretty close. I got Bonnell for 27, but other than that, you're pretty spot on.
All right. Sorry, Landon. I'm 9 yards off. In the air, this is where I think I'm a mess, Josh. I've got Reese Johnson for 52 yards. 67 yards in the air, 1 interception, 2 touchdown completions. He has completed 7 of 15.
I got 7 of 14 for 74, so you're not too far off.
We're getting there. I like to have Josh. This is why Josh is my favorite halftime interview. He checks my work. Landon Bonnell, 1 reception for 3 yards. Sailor Musselwhite, 2 receptions for 12. A.J. Noblet, 3 receptions for 47. And Dylan Sutphin, 1 reception for 5.
Yep.
All right, here we go. I don't do tackles. Josh, do you do tackles?
I don't. Sometimes those piles are just too hard to differentiate. I'll check for sacks and tackles for loss, things like that. Mason Stevens had a big tackle for loss to slow down a drive, and Lennox Parker and Josiah Lee got in on that same drive to help get a turnover on downs. Reed Van Schoik had a big stop there, I believe, on that drive as well. The run defense is holding their own. If we can just keep them in front of us in the play action game, I think we got a chance.
Hey, one more stat for you to check on me here. I got the Maroons with 9 first downs and Kazy with 5.
Let's see what I got.
Check that one.
I've got 10 and 7. So dude, not too bad. You're getting the hang of this.
Right. I just catch myself watching the game too much.
Yeah.
I'm here to watch a football game. I'm not here to look down at these papers.
Yeah, that's my job.
Right. Josh, finally get some time off. Baseball season. Well, our junior high baseball season's ended. Let's talk about those Lady Raiders making a trip to the state in the 2A softball tournament. Final 4, they lost today. They ran into one bad inning. We know that feeling.
Yep. A really impressive season for the Lady Raiders, 20-2, I believe. A great run. The softball competition around here is really good, the junior high and the high school level. So to make any kind of noise in the postseason is a big deal. And the Lady Raiders are doing that pretty consistently since they started the junior high program.
Yeah, so congratulations to the girls. They had a fabulous season, and if you see any of those girls out and about, make sure you can tell them congratulations. They're doing a great job. Josh, how are those Atlanta Falcons?
I was a little discouraged after the first week. I thought they played well. Just the special teams let them down the first week, but really impressive showing last week against the Vikings. The rookies on defense are showing out so far, and hopefully that continues. I think they got a chance to win that division if they keep playing the way they're playing.
Yeah, somehow I'm still a Las Vegas Raiders fan. Geno Smith really let me down the second half Monday night. I stayed up late to watch that. I'm a little.
Yeah, I feel like they're getting better. It's just there's still some inconsistencies there that they just have to be ironed out with that group. But Pete Carroll, we'll see what he can do with that group.
We'll see. Those old ball coaches, I guess you never know. Hey, I want to talk to you about one more thing before we let you go. Illini Hoosiers tomorrow. Big Ten matchup. I can't remember. You and I are about the same age. When's the last time the Illini and the Hoosiers were both ranked and playing each other?
I just read this earlier today. Gosh,
somebody out there is going to know that answer.
It was a long time ago.
Yes.
I think it was in the 50s or 60s.
Oh, that's a really long time ago.
I believe that it's been that long. It's been a while, but it's good to see those schools get their chance to make some noise in the Big Ten, not always dominated by the Ohio States and the Michigans of the world. It's nice to see some other teams jump up in there and have a shot at it. So hopefully the Illini can keep playing the way they've been playing and pick up another big win tomorrow.
The Hoosiers are 6.5-point favorites.
I'm still taking the Illini.
That's what I told Mike earlier. I'm taking the Illini. Illini at least going to cover those points. Hey, Josh, Casey-Westfield Warriors are coming back out on the field. Where are you going to be next Friday?
As it looks right now, I think I'm going to make the trip up to Marshall and watch the Maroons. We'll see, because I believe a lot of my other Lawrenceville plays on Saturday next week, and I think Red Hill plays on Thursday. So I think I'm spread out a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think
you'll be busy 3 days in a row.
Yep. That's me this time of year. Once school year starts, I'm pretty much busy every night. So.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
Appreciate
Anytime.
it. Anytime we ask, you always say, sure, I'll come on up. So you've been listening to the Weber Insurance and Realty Halftime Report. We're visiting with Josh Brown from the Robinson Daily News. And we will be back. We still got a minute and 20 seconds left at halftime. They're going to throw another 3 minutes on the board for sure because the Maroons haven't even made it to the field. We'll send it back for a 2-minute break with you, Sean, at the station.
Hope you enjoyed the Weber Insurance and Realty Halftime Report. Now back to the game.
Crawford Memorial Hospital is here to help with expert care close to home and a team that treats you like family. From the moment you walk through their doors, they listen, they care, and yes, they know your name. Because real healing starts with feeling seen, heard, and supported. Here to help. The best hospital is the one that knows your name. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Your health, your hometown, your hospital.
You love your family and would do anything for them. So do you ever wonder if you have the right amount of life insurance to protect them? Is it stressful to think about? At Country Financial, we strive to make it easy to talk about life insurance and even easier to apply. Call me, Damian Tingley, today
Marshall
at
scored.
618-544-2147, and I will work with you to find life insurance that gives you the protection you need at a price you can afford. Life insurance policies issued by Country Life Insurance Company and Country Investors Life Insurance Company, Limited, Illinois.
Bertram Pharmacy takes pride in knowing their customers by name. The knowledgeable staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you may have. Their commitment to personal service is still the most important aspect, offering immunization, diabetes specialization, medication synchronization, and free delivery. Find more information at BertramPharmacy.com. Located at 1300 North Allen in Robinson. Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Looking for a bank that understands your community and your needs? Casey State Bank has been family owned and operated since 1968, providing the personal touch you can rely on. Whether you're opening a checking account, saving for the future, or applying for a loan, they're there to guide you every step of the way. With convenient services like mobile banking and secure online access, managing your finances has never been easier. Visit Casey State Bank today. Banking is local and personal. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Crosby Field. We're at halftime. Maroons down 24-14. Both teams on the field now loosening up. And Reggie got that Olney Marshall score. Would you say it was 28-13?
Yes.
Olney with the lead there. And
in the third quarter.
Paris defeating Lawrenceville by a touchdown, I think 13-7.
In the third quarter.
Yeah, so it's competitive in the LIC. And a good game here tonight, 24-14. Maroons needed that score right before halftime. As Kazy going to get the ball to start this second half, and the clock winding down. We're about a minute and a half away from the start of this third quarter. Next Friday night, Reggie now be in Marshall to play those Lions on the road.
Yeah, that should be a good ball game. Marshall's pretty big up front, and they got a really strong running back, and he's got a lot of carries on the season, a lot of yards on the season. He's like one of the top 15 or 20 running backs in Class 2A football. His name is Luca Giovanni, and he's hard to tackle.
Watching the clock wind down. About a minute to go here in this halftime. As we get ready to start this second half, the Maroons find themselves down 24-14. And we will kick off here momentarily. Players circling up down in the end zone. Kazy across the way. They're ready to get their receiving team out on the field. Maroons opened the game with a first quarter right down the field drive for how many yards? That was 70. Was it about 73 yards, I think, for the touchdown on the opening drive? Maroons went up 7-0. Kazy would kick a field goal to cut into that lead, and a couple of miscues. And Kazy got the short field and made us pay for that, scored twice.
Yeah, the Maroons turned the ball over 3 straight possessions. Once on a punt, and the snap on the punt went bounced underneath the punter's legs, and then the next possession, the Maroons turned it over on an interception, and then on the next possession, the Maroons turned it over on downs. We limit those 3 turnovers.
We're right there.
We are right there.
right there. So, and I imagine the coaching staff probably talked about that at halftime and said, hey, well, you guys are right on the cusp here of being in this. So, down just 10. And the Maroons have got the kicking team on the field, waiting for the Warriors receiving team to head out, and here they come now. They'll be off to my left. The Maroons will be kicking to the south end of Crosby Field.
Hayden Bonnell with the tee in his hand. He's going to put that on the 40-yard line. Hayden got in on a tackle. I don't know if the soccer coach wants to hear that.
Well, their deep men are backing up inside the 15-yard line. Both of them standing on the 10. Bonnell putting it on the tee. And we're not opposed to watching an onside kick here. Nothing would surprise me in this situation. Here's a run up and the kick from Bonnell. Drives a line drive shot. Taken at the 9-yard line. Out across the 15. He's at the 20. 25. Breaks loose and running over people. Still on his feet. Breaks it to the outside. And he's in a foot race to the end zone. 35-30. 25-20 down about the 22-yard line. A couple of Maroons slow getting
down
up.
About the 15.
Did he get down that far? He did, didn't he? 15-yard line.
That was returned by the starting tailback, Santini. He was finally ran down from behind from Parker. Lennox Parker. Lennox Parker ran him down on the far sideline. Great field position to start the second half for the Warriors.
Again, a special team, so important in high school football. As he was able to break it out in the middle of the field, cut to the left side, and we were lucky to chase him down at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for Kazy in the red zone already. Just underway in the third quarter. Clement up under center, puts a man in motion. And a long count. They give it to the tailback, and it's Kraus, and he breaks it on the left side. Karras breaks it on the left side across the 10 down inside the 8-yard line where it's going to be second down. Hard running from Karras. Puts it down at the 8 where it's second down and let's say 3.
Tackle by number 32, Josh Kraus, number 3.
Just 3 carries on the game for Karras. Last year at this time, he probably had about 15 carries by halftime.
He stays in at the tailback spot. He played fullback in the first half. Now he's at the tailback spot.
Yeah, the fullback right now is the kicker.
There's a hard count that someone jumped. I think
again.
they may have jumped. So we're going to get the 5 yards back here. We need it. Back these guys up. 5-yard walk-off against Kazy. We'll move it back outside to 10 near the 13-yard line where it'll be second down. Can pick up a first down near the 5. When you got a horse like the Karras kid in the backfield, how often do you give him the football?
But yeah, I mean, Josh talked about that at halftime, and Josh thinks maybe he's banged up a little bit, and they're just kind of limiting his carries here early in the season until he gets healthier later in the season. Then he'll get more of a workload. He's the tailback again.
And they're going to pitch the ball and let him try that left side, and he puts his head down, hits the hole hard, and he's going to be close to the first down marker. They say Julius the one. I think that was Karras.
Julius was not that big.
No, that's Karras. And he gets the first down, so it's 1st and goal at the 5. Karras stays in the game. Quarterback. That's not the quarterback. There he is. Okay, from the left hash. Kazy just now breaking the huddle. Ball on the 5-yard line of the Maroons as Kazy trying to score early here in the third quarter, already up 24-14. There we go. They give it to Karras again, and he's got a path to the end zone. Whoa, hit hard as he crosses the end zone. Kazy kid hit hard down near out of bounds, too.
Yes.
And they'll score with 10:30 left in the third quarter from 5 yards out. Karras with the touchdown. They stretch the lead to 30-14, and the kicker comes on. Some hard hitting in this ball game, isn't there? We've seen some guys take some pretty good shots.
That play was well designed, well ran, well blocked. 5-yard touchdown for Karras.
They made that correction at halftime, moving Karras to the running back spot. And they look much stronger from there. Extra point kick, ball on the tee, and he pops it through, whistle. That says good. 31-14, Kazy with the lead. We'll be back with the kickoff in 30 seconds.
It takes a special type of person to inform and entertain, and that's what we do at TOC Direct Media. Inform and entertain. If you think you have what it takes, consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reasons we should consider you for one of our openings. It might be just a side hustle for you. Log on to theoriginalcompany.com, an equal opportunity employer. Part-time, full-time, or side hustle.
The kickoff return set up a short touchdown field, or a short field for Kazy, and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, another short field opportunity. That's 4 short field opportunities for Kazy, and they've put points on the board every time, 4 touchdowns. One time they had to march down the field, which is in the first quarter. They went a long way, and they ended up with a field goal. Their kicker's teeing it up on the 40. He's going to kick off from the far hash. I bet he kicks away from Noblet again. I bet he kicks it to the other guy's back for the Maroons. I think that's Miles Hardiman.
If he gets a foot into it, neither one of them going to touch it. Here he comes. And he pops it pretty good. It's angling to the sideline, taken at the 8-yard line, out across the 15. He's at the 20, hit and tripped as he crosses the 25-yard line, and that's where Maroons will take over 1st and 10, trailing 31-14 on the Sit-and-Go scoreboard. 10:24 to play here in the third quarter. Hard-hitting ball game.
A.J. Noblet on the return.
Maroons offensive unit out. Sailor Musselwhite here on the near side of the field. Noblet off his right shoulder. Johnson in the gun, and looks like we may want to throw from this formation. Going to keep it on the ground, hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle across the 30, out near the 32-yard line. That hard running continues, and that Maroon running back.
That's Landon Bonnell.
It's the whole hard and picks up nearly 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3.
Good play to start a drive with. Put themselves in a good down and distance.
Maroons quickly to the line of scrimmage. There's a snap. Johnson, kind of a busted play, caught in the backfield and drilled back by Karras.
I think that play was designed to hand it off to Bonnell. With the bad snap, the timing was thrown off.
No gain on the play. 3rd down. Karras is just in on just about every play, offensively or defense. That kid to graduate. He's a load.
Yeah, we've been saying his name for a while now.
Sure have.
Looks like Bonnell's going to stay in the backfield with Johnson, who's in the shotgun.
2 receivers on either side for the Maroons. Johnson looks to the left. Now puts a man in motion, coming hard. He rolls that way to the left. Has time. Now he's running and dumps it in the flat, makes the reception. That's Noblet. He came down and set up at midfield. He's going to be dropped at the 50. Made the catch at the 45. Just came downfield and just kind of set up and waited for Johnson to find him.
Yeah, it's almost like he's kind of found a little soft spot in that zone.
1st and 10 for the Maroons at midfield. Clock moving inside 9 minutes here in the third quarter. Johnson ready. And we'll keep it on the ground. Keeps it himself. Drugged back and blown dead.
Loss of 1.
Johnson stopped at the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1 on the play. Back to the 49 of Robinson. We go back into Maroon territory. 2nd down, 11. Karras kid, the middle linebacker. Boy, you look across the line at him.
Yeah, he's an intimidating figure.
Quarterback plays safety on the Kazy Warrior team. Got the same place Johnson plays. I guess Johnson plays a corner, doesn't he?
He plays a linebacker spot. Murray plays the safety spot. Here's Johnson on a keeper.
They flip and bring him down after a gain of 2 or 3. We'll wait for the spot. They're going to give him 5 as they roll him up. I thought he was going to be back a little further. 3rd down now. We need about 6 or 7 yards for the first down. We got to get to the 40. I think we need 6. Maroons trail 31-14. Kazy came out at halftime and put a quick score up. Now the Maroons trying to answer. Stay close. Johnson has it. Keeps it. Wants to throw. Flushed out and a pass incomplete.
Intended for Sutphin.
Intended for Sutphin. Now brings up 4th and 6. And the Maroons more than likely will go for it here, trailing by 17.
4th and 6 for the Maroons.
Noblet coming back out on the field. And the Maroons
So
leave
is Murray. They're going to bring Bonnell and Poole off the field. Means Johnson will probably be by himself in the backfield.
Yep, 3 receivers split wide to the right. Maroons going to try to pick it up here on 4th down.
10 seconds on the play clock.
Going to have to hurry. Johnson alone in the backfield. Has the ball. They come after him. He's in trouble. Steps through and falls down as he tried to scamper for the first down. And the Maroons will turn it over on downs. As he stopped at the 45-yard line. Needed to get to the 40. Just the pass rush was just pretty good for Kazy, and everyone was covered. He tried to run it himself. And it's 1st and 10 for the Warriors going the other way from their own 45-yard line with 7:18 left here in the 3rd quarter. And now the Maroons going to play some strong defense. You can't not get in a bigger hole, trailing 31-14 here midway through the 3rd quarter. Clement brings them out, and they line up in the eye. A fresh tailback. He's got a clean uniform, and he gets the football. Hits, breaks 1 tackle, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and then blowing dead. No gain on the play, and that's what the defense has got to do.
That's Kellen Sullivan.
Number 4, Kellen Sullivan, the ball carrier for Casey-Westfield.
Senior running back.
And they're in no hurry. Quarterback went all the way to the sideline to get the play.
Yeah, they shouldn't be at this point. Leading by 17.
They
should probably run that play clock as much as they can.
They haven't punted tonight.
No, they have not.
2nd down and 10 for Kazy. Stay in the eye. Maroons load up the box, and they give it to the tailback. Scampers into the line on the left side. Got about half of it. It'll be 3rd down and 5 as he gets to midfield.
Seeing Santolin gain of 5. Haven't seen him since he returned that big kickoff to start the 2nd half.
Quarterback gets to play all the way to the sideline again. He's going to wear him out.
He's got all weekend to rest.
Yeah, all week probably.
I mean, 18-year-old legs, he'll be fine.
Yeah. 3rd down and 5 for the Warriors. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, they spread it out, breaking out of the eye. 2 receivers here on the right-hand side. Hardiman sprints over, and he wants to roll that way and looks downfield, and the press coming. Threw it away. And it'll bring up 4th down, and we'll see what the Warriors want to do here on 4th down. Looks like they're going to bring on the punt team and kick the ball away. Stops the clock with 5:50 to play here in the 3rd quarter, and the quarterback is the kicker.
Good job from Cruz Dunlap and Colton Shipman there to rush the quarterback.
So the ball on the 50. We've got a man deep back on about the 18.
I believe that's Noblet.
I think so. Going to have to get the snap off quick. Clock winding down. There's a snap to Clement. Has time. Kicks it high. Kick to Noblet. It's going to have a chance to return it. Missed it. He has to hustle back to get it. All the way back inside the 5. He fights for it and knocked down.
And he fumbled.
Ball came out. I don't think the referee saw it, though. He was looking away. They're going to say he's going to be down at the, we're waiting to see here.
About the 5.
Down at the 5. The Maroons will have it 1st and 10 on their own 5-yard line. trailing 31-14 here with 5:36 to play in the third quarter.
See if the Maroons can strike quick here. Make it a 10-point ball game again and going into the fourth quarter. Give yourself a chance.
Kelsey Karras back in a linebacker. He rested on offense that series for Kazy.
Full house backfield for the Maroons with two tights.
There's the snap. We'll keep it on the ground. Here's the running back. Stood up and gained maybe a yard. Nope, got nothing. The line judge never moved. Second down for the Maroons, trying to get out from under their goal post.
That was Poole on the carry for the Maroons. Probably his first carry of the season, number 9.
Second down and 10.
Kellen Poole, Jr., listed as a wide receiver.
Yeah, you're right. He's back there in the backfield again. Maroons trying to get out away from the goal line. They're on the 5. It's second down and 10. Bonnell goes in motion. Johnson with a handoff, and they stand him up again. This time he got maybe a yard. It'll be third down. And a huge call right here.
Look at a Warrior down on the field. I believe that was Bonnell on the carry.
And Kazy, young man, shaken up on the field to be a timeout here. Referee going to take a quick look at him. Head coach has to come out. Well, here comes Scott Rawlings. He's going to come out and look at him too. He rolls over on about the 7-yard line. Don't know if he got the wind knocked out of him, but we'll see.
Yeah, definitely a lineman. Looks like he may be holding his back.
Pretty good hit there in the line, wasn't it? 4:46 to play here, third quarter, and a huge call for the Maroons on third down. And they need 8 yards. The ball's setting on the 7. Trying to get away from their goal post.
Yeah, you got to think that we're going to have to get out of that tight formation to do it. I'm guessing Coach Music really didn't want to spread it out when we're that close to our own end zone.
Still talking to him. He's moving his legs around. I think he may have just got the wind popped out of him, Scott. Talking to him and the coach. We'll see when he's ready to get up. They'll pop him up. Normally, that's what you see in this situation.
Yeah. Take a commercial break, Mike. He'll get right up.
That's what I'm afraid of. And there he goes. He's getting up. You mentioned it. They're going to have to help him up, though. He's not quite ready to go, is he?
I think you're right. I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah. He's got the helmet off.
I haven't caught a number yet.
No, it's a big boy. I'm afraid it's not number 2, though. We could let him go to the sideline for a play or two. We'll give him some water. He'll walk it off. It seems to be okay.
Yeah, it was a defensive lineman.
You're right. So the Maroons looking at a big third down and 8 yards to go on their own 7 with 4:46 to play in the third quarter, down 31-14.
Mike, that's the kicker. I'm not kidding.
Oh, is that right? Is that him?
That is him.
That's huge.
He's wearing number 40 tonight.
That's huge for him. So for them, that's huge.
Yeah, they need him to be healthy.
Yeah, he's a weapon. So here we go on third down. See if Johnson can pull him offside with a hard count maybe. Going to keep it himself. Sprints out to his left. Designed run. Stood up, and he's still on his feet, close to the yard line, but not going to get there. Stopped at about the 13. He needed to get to the 15. It'll be 4th down and 2. And the punt team will come on, I think.
Yeah, we're going to have to punt. We can't go for it this deep in your own territory.
Yeah, he's dropping back. There's Baker. He's going to drop back, and he'll be in his end zone. We're real close.
Yeah, he's right on the goal line.
The only thing we could get some break here would be if Kazy jumps offside. So the Maroons forced the punt, 4th down and 2. The ball on the 13-yard line. There's a snap, goes low. He picks it up off the ground. A good kick from Baker, and a fair catch by the Warriors at the 41. 41-yard line of Robinson. That's where Kazy will take over, 1st and 10. And they lead 31-14 with 3:49 to play here in the third quarter.
Another good field position for the Warriors.
Game that was 10-point game at halftime, 24-14. We've had one score here in the third quarter, and that was the opening drive from the Warriors on a short field as they returned the punt to the 15-yard line, or the kickoff to the 15-yard line, and took it in from there.
Yeah, 5-yard run from Karras.
Kazy ready to go. They line up in the eye, and quarterback Clement turns around, gets him where he wants him. There's a snap to give it to the second man through, and brought down. Nice open field tackle from the Maroons.
Josiah Lee.
Is that him?
Yes. Third or fourth time I've called his name tonight. Defensive lineman for the Maroons. Josiah is a senior.
No gain on the play.
That was the starting tailback, Santillan, on the carry.
Second down and 10 for the Warriors from Kazy on the ball on the 41 of Robinson. Clock moving with about 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Clement again from the eye. He's under center. A snap, and he gives it to the second man through. Finds a little more running room. Gets it inside the 40, down near the 36-yard line. They'll be looking at a third down call here. Third down and 5.
Gain of 5 for Santillan. Reese Johnson from his linebacker spot made the tackle. Blake Trevitt going to check in the game on the defensive line.
Coach Music yelling his defensive signal out here. He wants something. He expects something here from Kazy. Third and 5. They're working the clock a little bit early, though. We're in the third quarter. Clement up again. They stay in the eye.
And we jumped.
Oh, he got 5 off the right end. Right tight end jumped, and this is going to be extremely close to a first down.
Yep. Our right defensive end jumped into the neutral zone, and that should be a Kazy first down.
And bring the referee's going to come look at this one. See this after what happened in the first.
He's going to bring him out.
Measure. He said, "We're not going to take a chance on this. We're going to bring the chains over." And we had a situation in second quarter.
Yep.
He motioned a first down for the Maroons, and Kazy wanted a measurement. When they measured it, it went the other way. Chain gang out there. This is Brad Murray holding the important end.
Brad did his job.
They're going to be short. Shorts. Third down.
Third and less than a foot.
Now, in the first half, he would have given that. There wouldn't have been a measurement. Third down and inches. Kazy looking for the first down. Maroons need a stop here, and they're 4-down territory at this distance.
I bet the fullback gets the ball.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Karras back in the fullback position.
That's quarterback keeper. He just picks up the first down. A hand-to-hand combat in the line there, and it's a first down for the Warriors. Move the sticks down inside the 30. Spotted on the 29-yard line. 2:09 left here in the third quarter. Maroons down 31-14. Kazy moving the football inside the 30-yard line. Have it on the Maroon 29.
Maroons bring in 3 new bodies on that defensive front. Isaac Ayers, Mason Stevens, and Reed Van Schoik.
And the Warriors, like I mentioned, just keeping the ball on the ground, not doing anything fancy. Shortening the game, more or less.
Yeah, getting that play clock pretty deep every time they snap it, under 10.
There's a pitch to the tailback. Tries to find the edge and going to be knocked out of bounds near the sideline and out of bounds. Got a yard or two. Nope, referee says keep it going.
Yeah, nice play there by Landon Bonnell and Reese Johnson. Reese came up from that linebacker spot and stuck him, and unfortunately Reese is kind of hobbling over here to the sideline. Dylan Sutphin's going to check in for him.
Got a yard. So it'll be second down and 9. The ball on the 28-yard line. Again, no hurry whatsoever, is there?
Yep.
They break the huddle with about 13 seconds left every time on the play clock, and then walk up to the line of scrimmage and snap it. We're inside 5 right now. There it is. They give it to the first man through, and he just falls forward for a yard or two. And give him 1. Second down, third down now, and 8. And according to what this is going to look like, they'll have to run one more play here in the third quarter. .30 seconds to go, and that 24 on the play clock, so they're going to have to run a play.
Right. We'll probably keep it on the ground and get this into the fourth quarter.
Break the huddle with 13 seconds to go. Walk up the line. Boy, they've got this down, don't they?
They do. They're well schooled.
Looks at the clock. It's at 4, 3. There's a snap. There's the quarterback sack.
Oh, wow. Colton Shipman.
Yeah, got through there, and that'll be the last play of the third quarter. Horn will sound, and the Maroons are going to trail after 3, 31-14 in a fourth down situation for Kazy when we come back in the start of the fourth quarter. We're going to keep it right here. We've got our third quarter update, and with that, brought to you by Tristan Robinson, Country Financial, with offices right here in Robinson, because sometimes an app won't solve your insurance problems, but he can.
He will. Maroons found themselves down by 10 at halftime and kicking off. So Kazy got the first possession of the third quarter. That kickoff was returned all the way down to the Maroons 15 by the Santalin. And didn't take long, a minute and a half later, and the Warriors were in the end zone. A 5-yard touchdown run from Luke Karras. The extra point from Erickson was good, and Maroons now find themselves down 17. Maroons did not get on the board in the third quarter. Had a couple drives. One ended on a turnover on downs, and the other ended on a punt. Sorry, they had three possessions. 2 turnover on downs, 1 ended on a punt.
Third quarter update brought to you by Tristan Robinson, Country Financial Rep, with offices right here in Robinson. Appreciate that. And we've got 1 quarter of football left. Maroons down 31-14, and Kazy looking at a fourth down on the Maroon 31-yard line, and that kicker was shaken up. We don't know if they're going to come out and take another poke at a field goal or just go for it on fourth down. Looks like they're going to leave the kicker on the sideline.
Yeah, I don't he is not out there. That's a tough loss for them if he doesn't.
We'll have to watch and see whether he comes out and kicks off. If they
happen to score again.
If they score again or whatever he's going to do.
It'll be 4th and 12. Looks like they're going to punt.
First time tonight. This is the quarterback. The second time. He punted earlier and kicked it well. A little surprised they don't go for it here on fourth down. They want to pin the Maroons back, I guess.
I like this decision for the Warriors.
Slim it on the kick. There's the snap. Steps into it, and he angles it to the end zone. That's going to be a touchback.
No, it
isn't. My. He's got a draw on the ball. Inside the 10. And he gets it to drop at the 6, maybe.
We're spotted at the 5, I believe.
5-yard line. I think you're right. We're waiting for it to go down. They're going to throw that football out and wait for the spot. Well, it was a great kick, wasn't it? Pinning the Maroons deep here at the 5-yard line once again. We were down here earlier.
Yeah, this is 2 possessions in a row. The Maroons have started on their own 5.
So it's 1st and 10 from our own 5-yard line as we first play here with the offense in the fourth quarter, trailing 31-14. Johnson sets it down, has the snap. They go to the ground, and the Maroons run right into a wall of Kazy Warriors. Not sure we got anything on the play.
Yeah, no gain for Bonnell.
2nd and 10. Murray coming on with Sutphin.
Sorry, that was Krause.
Was that Krause, the ball carrier? Well, there was nothing there.
No.
Everybody on your seat, on your feet, let's make some noise.
Yeah, number 71 is a fresh body in there for the Warriors at defensive tackle. Owen Tate, he's a junior.
That would be for the kicker. Johnson in the gun alone, wants to throw from here, has it, drops back quickly, looks in the flat, makes the throw. Caught by one of the Maroons here.
That's Noblet.
Noblet's going to pick up the first down.
Gain of 11. He slipped about 3 tackles. Reese gets over 100 yards for the game, 103.
First down for the Maroons out across the 10 near the 15-yard line, close to the 16. Let's call it the 16.
A.J. Noblet now 5 catches for 76 yards and 2 touchdowns.
First and 10 for the Maroons, trailing 31-14 here in the fourth quarter on the Cinco scoreboard. There's a snap. Johnson to throw again. Has time once again. Oh, they drop him.
Sacked.
Just collapsed on him at the last second, and he's dropped for a loss back near the 10-yard line. Second down, and they'll need about 15 yards from here.
First sack of the game.
Now, we've done a much better job on protecting him. Second down, 15 needed for the Maroons. Clock moving, 10-15 left in the ball game. Got the play from the sideline. Johnson ready. And a long count. Finally going to get the play started. Snap keeps it himself. Goes to the left. Runs into a host of defenders. Got 3 or 4 of it back. Well, about 4 of it back. It's going to be third down. And what looks to be about 12 yards. If that's the case, he got 3 on the play. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Yeah, that's a big play here. We're going to need to complete a pass.
We're going to have to do something to get out of this.
Clock is running.
9:24 to play. Crowd's hung around tonight. Johnson checks the play on his wristband, and he's all set, ready to go.
Muscle white motion.
Motion, and Johnson wants to throw. Has time, drops back, now flushed out of the pocket, and throws it in the flat. Catch made at about the 14-yard line.
No gain.
And no gain on the play. They'll bring up fourth down, and Kraus slow going back to the huddle. He'll come off the field. Maroons are going to be forced to punt. Clock running with 8:48 to play. About to give Kazy the football back. Keep looking for number 40 on the sideline over there. Tell you,
I need binoculars.
It's a weapon that they've got. If he needs to be okay for them. Here's the snap and the kick. A decent punt. They come up and make the fair catch at the 39. And it'll be first and 10 for Kazy at the Maroon 39-yard line. And the clock stopped at 8:21 to play in the ball game. Maroons trailing 31-14. They'll travel to Marshall next Friday night, play the Lions. And the Lions were trailing Alney in, the third quarter? Is that what he had?
Yeah.
Second quarter?
And I still can't get that score to pop up for me. I just checked it.
Well, they had about a 2-touchdown lead. I think it was 28-13, something like that. And again, Kazy in no hurry. Of course, they've got to get the clock started now as they come back out on their first possession. First down. First down and 10 for the Maroons' 39-yard line.
Benton leads DeCoin 17-7 in the fourth quarter.
Boy, for them to give up a touchdown, it's something for Benton. Kazy picks up about 1 on first down. Give him a yard on the play, moves it down to the 38-yard line where it is second down and short 9, long 8. 7:52 to play in the ball game.
I believe the Maroons are sitting on 2 timeouts.
They are sitting on 3.
3, okay.
On the board. Both teams haven't used the timeout yet. They're going to have to get much closer to use them. There's the pitch. Clips, fakes it, wants to run himself. Brings it to the sideline. He's at the 30, down to the 25, sprinting down the sideline out of bounds. Referee or the side judge looking for the spot. He finally gets down and picks one out down inside the 15.
Gain of 28 for the quarterback on that run.
Stops the clock with 7:26 to play. And any kind of score here is going to salt it away for the Warriors. Already up 31-14, and the clock down to 7:26 left in the ball game. ball on the Maroon 12-yard line. 1st and 10.
Kazy's going to take their time getting out of this huddle.
Yeah, the clock stopped, though, as he ran out of bounds. They want to break the huddle at 13. They got it down to what they want to do. They walk up and they strike and snap this with about 3 or 4 seconds left. Oh, he's going to have to hurry now. This thing getting close. He may not get it. He only got it off. There's the pitch. Tailback tries to find the edge. Brought down.
Running back.
Inside the 10, knocked out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock.
Number 84 was the ball carrier. That's Jeff Self. He's a sophomore. Gain of 3.
And he's inside the 10, down at the 9-yard line. 2nd down. He ran out of bounds, though, and stopped the clock with 7:20 to play. Clement all the way to the sideline to get the play. Maroons trying to keep him out of the end zone. They go to the eye. Is that Karras in the backfield?
It is. He's got the ball.
He gets it down inside the 8, close to the 7-yard line.
Gain of 1. Tackle by Lennox Parker.
Stopped at the 7. 3rd down. That keeps the clock moving. 7 minutes to go. Kazy came in tonight 3-0 on the year. The Maroons at 1-2. Won their first game of the season, defeating Charleston. Since then, it's been a tough go, losing to Benton, Mount Carmel, and then a situation here tonight with Kazy where it's looking bleak. You say Benton give up a touchdown to DuQuoin. There's the snap, fumbles it, picks it up, though, and looks to the corner. He's got a man out there, and that may be picked off. Could have been intercepted. And it is. It's picked off in the end zone. The Maroons will take over with the interception.
By A.J. Noblet.
Noblet just went up and grabbed it. So the interception gives the Maroons back the football with 6:26 to play, and the turnover by the Warriors underthrown. And to bring the ball out to the 20-yard line where the Maroons will have it 1st and 10 and get their offense back out on the field.
Maroons will start on their 20. That's 15 yards ahead of where they've started the last 2 drives. A.J. Noblet now with 2 receiving touchdowns and 1 interception tonight.
Get a score from Mount Carmel, 25-7. Aces in the 4th quarter over Newton. And the Maroons ready to go here. There's a high snap, keep it on the ground, and pushing forward across the 22, out near the 23-yard line.
Gain of 3 for Bonnell. Landon Bonnell there. Leads the Maroons. Sorry, does not. Reese Johnson leads the Maroons with carries tonight. That's 13 carries for Landon.
There's a snap. Johnson has it on a quick count. In trouble now and wrapped up, and he's going to be sacked as they push him around. Blown dead and loss on the play back inside the 20, and they're going to put it on the 18-yard line. 3rd down.
It's 2 sacks here in the 4th quarter for the Warriors.
Johnson gets to play. And he's all set.
Bunch formation. 2 wide receivers bunched up on each side.
There's a snap, steps back, looks, wants to throw again. Now he's going to have to move out of the pocket. And they put a lick on him, and that one's picked off. Intercepted at the 25-yard line by the quarterback. Is that the quarterback?
No, that interception's by 17, Riley Phillips. He's a junior.
So the interception's back to 4th as the Kazy quarterback was picked off, and now the Maroon quarterback picked off, and a return down inside the red zone for the Warriors with 4:59 to play. They have the football down at the 6-yard line. Now you're starting to see some tired bodies on the field. Harris stays in at the running back spot. Well, Kazy not showing any signs of backing off, are they? Go to the eye.
I tell you, Kazy did a good job there just dropping back in the zone. Reese threw it into traffic. This is Karras.
The big senior wants to score again. He's down inside the 5, close to the 1 yard line.
Good job by Dylan Sutphin. He made the tackle. He got ran over in the process, but he hung in there. He's good.
Second down and goal. The ball on the 2. They're just going to give it to him again. They're going to let him score.
Yeah. I set with 3 running backs behind the quarterback. Karras is the deep running back. I think the kicker's back in at fullback, Mike.
Yeah, back on the field. Going to give it to him again. And this time there's the flag. That'll be a hold, won't it?
We'll see. Maybe holding on the Warriors. Thrown right in the direction of Braylon Murray.
We'll wait to see what we got here. Kazy thinks they've scored.
Yeah. Karras just found out it's a holding call.
Holding on the Warriors, so but wipe out the TD and back the ball up. It'll be a 10-yard walk-off from the goal line. Bring it out to the 12.
Second down.
Yeah, you see how they want to play.
I think they'll keep the ball on the ground.
Holding against Kazy.
Second down and 12.
Karras is going to head to the sideline. He needs to tuck that jersey in. Look how dirty that is.
Some referees will make you put that in.
Yeah, he's a football player. Santillan is the deep back now. Same formation.
And they're going to keep it on the ground. Fumbled it again, picked it up, makes the big hole opened up. This is trouble. Cuts back in, down near the goal line. I wonder why he didn't go outside. You see it open up in the corner?
Yeah. We have the perfect angle from where we're sitting here to see that.
Yeah. Got inside the 5, down near the 2. Clock moving, 3:40 to go, and Kazy looking at a third down. They say it's on the 3, on the right hash mark. Taking his time. Quarterback keeper, and he wanted to score. So the quarterback in with 3:23 to play from 3 yards out. Clement scores, 3:23 to play. 3-yard touchdown run makes the lead now 37-14. And now we'll see if that kicker comes back out. He is on the field. So the extra point kick upcoming.
Just the second touchdown of the second half.
Yeah, it's been a quiet second half. Snap, kick up, and he pops it through. This kid's got a weapon. Kick is good, and they lead 38-14. We'll be back with the kickoff in 30 seconds.
Real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
Here, you walk past the teacher, they say hi, they greet you with your name, and they just care about you as a person, not just another number.
That one-on-one attention with professors means a lot. Lincoln Trail will always have a place in my heart, and it'll always be my home. And I could tell you this, if you give Lincoln Trail a chance and you come here, you will feel the same way leaving.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
Waiting on a score for Charleston. Kyle just told me Charleston must be awful. They must be having trouble tonight. Who would they play?
Charleston is they're at home against Effingham tonight, so they may have their hands full.
We'll see what it is here in a minute.
Apollo Conference play. See if I can check some Apollo Conference scores and get some better luck.
38-14 here. The Maroons down, about to get the ball back on the kickoff with 3:23 left in the ball game.
Last score I got, Mike, is 28-28 at halftime.
Charleston Effingham?
Yes. See what you get.
See what he says. And ready for the kick, and the kicker in the game, Reg.
Muhammad Seymour's up on Taylorfield, 49-21.
Short kick taken at the 9-yard line.
Looks like Noblet on the return.
And he's hit hard and
No,
dropped
that's
that.
Murray on the return.
Dropped at the 25-yard line. Maroons will take over there 1st and 10 for the 25 with 3:17 to play. What'd you say that Muhammad score? Who were they playing?
Taylorville. They're up 49-21.
Yeah.
Matt Toon. That is not right.
Number 2, Braylon Murray on the run back.
So Murray with the run back brings it out to the 26-yard line. And the Maroon offensive unit out on the field. And it looks like we're going to have a new quarterback, Reg.
That's Jetson.
Jetson Holt, the quarterback, the freshman. Keeps it on the ground. Running play, wrapped up and dropped. No gain on the play.
That was Kraus on the carry.
Holt gets the play from the sideline. Jetson's got it. Second down, no gain on the play. Second down and 10.
That's a name you're probably going to be saying a lot in the next
few years. Yeah, he's going to play a few sports, isn't he?
Yep.
There it is, 28-13. Effingham leading Charleston's what he's got. He may have, you see, it.
Holt's throwing the ball.
And he makes the strike. Pass caught along the sideline and picks up the first down.
Completed to Musselwhite.
Musselwhite makes the reception, and that'll should move the chains. Yep.
Musselwhite's third reception of the night. He's now got 3 catches for 23 yards.
Nice throw from Holt to Musselwhite.
I believe that's Jetson's first completion in varsity football.
It wasn't, drilled him with it.
He came in and took a knee a couple times.
Yeah, he's going to throw another one here. Drops back.
He's going to throw another one his right.
Puts it out there and finds a receiver open along the sideline and dropped after picking up another first down. So Jetson going to the air 2 times in a row.
Gain of 19 to Kellen Poole.
Puts the ball down to the Kazy 43-yard line. Jetson looking for the air now, isn't he?
He is.
He's in the gun.
Casey's got a lot of clean uniforms in the game.
Yeah, but let's say the second unit's out there. Keeping it on the ground and going to be wrapped up and dropped.
Kraus on the carry for a gain of 2. He's a little shook up.
Tired getting up. He's played a lot. We're inside 2 minutes to go. Second unit's
I will say
pretty much
Casey still got their starting secondary in those 2 corners, or the 2 starting corners, and the quarterback still playing safety. Karras is not playing middle linebacker right now.
No, they've got him on the bench. Flag down before the snap and illegal procedure.
Ball start on the Maroons.
5-yard walk-off coming here. Stops the clock. 1:42 to go.
So Casey hasn't subbed all their defense in. Maybe about 5 or 6 clean uniforms.
You got 11 back there. We're in the safety spot, so the quarterback has.
He has checked out now.
Yeah, he's checked
out. He just jogged off the field.
Jets got the play. Jetson back out on the field. Clock moving with 1:30 to go.
It does appear Jetson's running this offense with the number 1 offense.
Snap. Looking for the ball now. He's going to have to hurry.
Uh-oh.
That's going to hurt. And they wrapped up with no gain on the play. Always scary when you see the freshman quarterback running around, big boys coming after him. You want to just almost tell him, get down, get down, get down. Jetson gets it back.
He's out of his weight class right now.
Yeah, he's going to be a nice player. Third down, the ball on the Kazy 46-yard line. Clock's working down inside 50 seconds to go. Gonna let him wind it up and throw it again. Looks like it.
It appears so.
Man in motion coming across is Poole. There's a snap. Jetson rolls to his right, airs it out, overthrown, and they'll stop the clock with 30 seconds to go.
Intended for Sutphin. That was intended for Sutphin.
Yeah, it wasn't for Gunner.
It'd be nice for him to complete a pass to his brother,
he
though.
He needs to throw one to his brother. Tell him to do that. Looking at the fourth down with 30 seconds left in the ball game.
You think he's thrown a few to his brother on
in the yard? Yeah.
There on Allen Street?
I think so. You want to see some good basketball, drive by there and see that driveway.
Oh, yeah.
Or wiffle ball or whatever
you
you
name
want to
it.
see.
They playing it.
We got a big front yard there. Here we go on fourth down. He's got the football. Back, looks. Going to keep it himself. Nobody there.
Gets rid of it.
Threw it. It's caught downfield.
Completed to Miles Hardiman for a gain of 13 and a first down.
Should be a first down and stops the clock with 21 seconds to go.
Miles' first reception of the night.
Jetson finding the receivers.
Pretty headsy play from Jetson. Tucked that ball to run, realized he was coming up on the line of scrimmage and kind of just extended the play out to the left. Found Miles for a completion.
Here we go. Holt's ready. There's a snap, wants to throw. Looks downfield, flush to his right. Looks still looking. Now airs it out, and it's picked off. Kazy's got it, and the return man. And they're on the chase, and they're still trying to get him on the ground. And down he goes as the horn sounds out into the ball game with the interception and the return. Maroons are going to be defeated tonight by Kazy, 38-14. Here at Crosby Field as the Maroons fall to 1-3 on the year. Kazy stays undefeated at 4-0. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Be back with the Crawford Memorial Hospital postgame after this.
Foot pain? Ankle injury? If every step feels like a struggle, Crawford Memorial Hospital is here to help. Their skilled foot and ankle surgical team specializes in getting you back on your feet with advanced procedures, personalized care, and local follow-up right here at home. Don't let pain slow you down. When every step hurts, they step in. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Step into relief. Step into recovery.
Summer savings are revving up at Best One Tire and Service. For a limited time, get a Valvoline full synthetic oil change for just $9. Want to take your engine protection to the next level? Best One is offering a Valvoline Restore and Protect Premium full synthetic oil change for just $19. Remember, a
Yeah, one on
full
crutches.
synthetic oil change is just
Yeah,
$9.
34. Nick Foudy. That's who Josh was mentioning at halftime, that he usually gets the bulk of the carries, not the Santillan. So that kid, that's not a good injury for them.
No.
It's Truck Month at Hubler & Sons in Jasper and Vincennes.
No injuries.
Your
Good.
Chevy,
That's a
Toyota,
really bad
and
injury.
GMC headquarters. Choose from rugged new Silverados and Colorados, dependable Tundras and Tacomas, and professional-grade Sierras and Canyons. Hubler's has the right truck at the right price for you. Don't miss these special Truck Month offers. 3 brands, 3 stores, 1 name you can trust. Hubler & Sons in Jasper and Vincennes, where customers send their friends for hardworking trucks since 1929.
Bertram Pharmacy takes pride in knowing their customers by name. The knowledgeable staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you
Hope
may
the two
have.
coaches
Their
visiting
commitment
at,
to
yeah, they
personal
are.
service
Yeah, they
is
are.
still the most
I'm getting
important
a little
aspect. Offering
Yeah, I'm beginning to
immunizations,
wonder.
diabetes specialization, medication synchronization, and free delivery. Find more information at BertramPharmacy.com. Located at 1300 North Allen in Robinson. Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
And welcome back to the postgame, brought to you by Crawford Memorial Hospital. Maroons have been defeated here tonight 38-14 by the Kazy Warriors. In a different kind of football game. I think it was 24-14 at halftime, and Maroons were close, but that opening kickoff to start the third quarter just kind of took the wind out of our sails, and we never really got the momentum we needed.
No, and we didn't put up any points at all in the second half. It just kind of really struggled moving the ball. Wind out of the sails is a good term to use kind of in the whole ball game. That first quarter was really nice. It flew by, and both teams moved the football, and then game kind of got flat a little bit. The Maroons just too many turnovers. They turned over the ball 4 or 5 times tonight, and we just got to do a better job of taking care of it and not helping the other team beat us. Make them go a long way down the field to get those touchdowns instead of short field and make a difference. And I don't want to take anything away from Casey-Westfield. They're a very nice 1A team. You can see why they're ranked in 1A football. They've got very nice quarterback, really good running game. They don't make mistakes. They pass it when they need to pass it. I have a feeling they maybe have a little bit more in the passing game than what they showed us. But most of all, I'll tell you what, they're pretty solid up front, and they've got a lot of big bodies. Strong football team, and they wore on the Maroons a little bit. Josh and I talked about at halftime that maybe Robinson would try to speed the game up a little bit and do those quick snaps and high-tempo offense, but it seemed like the Robinson was kind of the team that ran out of gas at the end.
Well, the Maroons knew it was going to be a tough stretch to start this season with 4 pretty good football teams. We were able to get that first win. Now have lost to Benton, now Carmel and Kazy, and all 3 good football programs. Next week it's Marshall. We'll travel up to play the Lions. They were trailing Olney at last report, as both those teams were undefeated going into that ball game, so we'll keep track of that score for you later this week.
And Marshall's a much improved team, so Maroons aren't going to go up there and just walk over them and take them lightly, as we did about 2 or 3 years ago when we went up there. 2 years ago we went up there. They're another animal this time around.
Playing better.
Yes.
Let's take a look at the scoring and the stats and highlights brought to you by Crawford Memorial Hospital. Here's Reggie.
Yeah, starting with the scoring, the Maroons got on the board first in the first quarter with 6:52 to play. Reese Johnson hooked up with A.J. Noblet for a 24-yard touchdown reception. The extra point was good by Hayden Bonnell, and the Maroons were up 7-0. Casey-Westfield answered back with a field goal, 14 seconds left to play. A 34-yard field goal, nice kick from their kicker, Wyatt Erickson, who's a junior. Then the wheels kind of fell off for the Maroons. With 9:40 to play in the second quarter, Nolan Clement had a 6-yard touchdown run. That came after a botched punt. And then 8:19 to play, just a minute and a half later, Clement hooked up to Moore for a 34-yard touchdown. That extra point from Erickson was good as well. Luke Caro scored 2 minutes and 15 seconds later on a 10-yard run. There was an interception in there by the Maroons and a 4-and-out in there by the Maroons, and that's how Kazy jumped out to a 24-7 lead. The Maroons had a nice drive to end the second quarter. Reese Johnson hooked up with A.J. Noblet with 52 seconds left to play in the half for a 15-yard touchdown. Hayden Bonnell made the extra point. 14-24 at halftime is where we were. We enjoyed a halftime, nice little halftime from the cheerleaders and the band. Got to talk to Josh Brown, and then the third quarter happened. Kickoff in the third quarter was returned about 80 yards, 75 yards to the Maroons' 15. 2-3 plays later, Luke Karras took it in for a 5-yard touchdown run. The extra point from Erickson was good. That was 31-14. And then Nolan Clement tacked on another touchdown with 3:23 to play in the third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, and 3-yard run, and the extra point was good from Erickson, 38-14. Stats for the Maroons: Landon Bonnell had 13 carries for 48 yards. Reese Johnson had 18 carries for 71 yards, a couple sacks in there that really hurt his numbers there in the fourth quarter. Josh Krause, 6 carries for 21 yards. Miles Hardiman had 1 carry for 8 yards. And Kellen Poole and Jetson Holt both had carries for no gain. Receiving for the Maroons, Landon Bonnell, 1 catch for 3 yards. Sailor Musselwhite had 3 catches for 23 yards. A.J. Noblet, 5 catches for 76 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dylan Sutphin, 1 catch for 5 yards. Josh Krause, 1 catch for 1 yard. Kellen Poole, 1 catch for 19 yards. And Miles Hardiman, 1 catch for 13 yards. Quarterback stats: Reese Johnson finished the night 9 for 20 with 104 yards and 2 interceptions. Jetson Holt finished the night 3 for 4 for 43 yards and an interception. Nolan Clement, he only threw the ball 5 times, and he completed 3 of them for 71 yards. He completed all 3 of those passes to William Moore, and 1 of them was for a touchdown. No interceptions thrown by Clement. One interception thrown by Clement, so actually he was 3 for 6. That interception was in the end zone by A.J. Noblet.
Okay. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Maroons football on WTYE FM, WTYEFM.com on the internet. Maroons defeated here tonight by Kazy 38-14. Travel to Marshall. Next Friday night we'll be on with the pregame around 6:45. The kickoff at 7 p.m. For Reggie Truitt and Sean, our producer, back at the station, I'm Mike Scheimer. We'll see you all again next Friday night here in the LIC Conference, the high school football. Until then, good night, everyone. Oh, darn.
let Reynolds know we're done.
Here's the Alney score.
He may have fell asleep.
50 to 13 Alney.
30 to 15 only.
Aces win 32-7 over Newton. We got some games coming up we can win. Alney will be a tough one, but we can play with these other guys.